Hello everyone. Oh, damn. Hello everyone, and welcome to Fire Emblem Three Hopes. We are going to be going through each bit of dialogue. Well, the main bits of dialogue we can find: so story, cutscenes, supports, documents you find about the places, that sort of thing, and examining it and examining the story of Three Hopes in the both as a standalone story and as a follow-up to Three Houses. We're going to be doing Golden Wildfire for our first playthrough, although it's going to be New Game Plus because we wanted to make sure that we had one, that the gameplay segments would be easy and quick, and two, so that we'd have access to a lot of supports right out of the gate. So yeah, that's about it. My name's Rad. This is Spiky. Let's get this show on the road.
Yep. Fair enough. I mean, I have nothing to add to that, really.
We are, of course, going to be using information from Three Houses if and where we need to. But also, examining it as its own thing. So if it'll contradict itself, it'll contradict itself. If it contradicts Three Houses, we'll point that out too. But also anything that works well, we'll also point out. It is a full-on analysis, and we're not coming in here trying to shit on it. We're coming in here trying to understand everything that they've written and see if they've created a consistent world with consistent characters. So yeah, I hope you enjoy.
Obviously, we need to turn off all the supports carrying over, or we won't be able to see the supports. So, look, it's me. Strange.
Yeah, so this is from a previous playthrough and everything. Not that there's a problem with that.
If they fell, that would be an issue.
They're not going to. They're not going to in the first place.
Now, we have done part of Golden Wildfire before. However, that was about... Well, it was about
that was
when
a million bajillion years ago.
I mean, what was it, going on 3-4 years now? Because it was back when the game first released. And then recently we were playing Azure Gleam before we decided to do this. So, saving on file 7, here we have the opening. And we'll let that speak for itself.
Dude, we're not live.
All this bloodshed. Will it never come to an end?
Is that freeloader, huh? I know you're napping around here somewhere. On your feet and back to work already, yeah? Finally. Come on, Sunshine. Up and at 'em.
So, well, we've had a long cutscene. Not much dialogue in it. However, of course, in something such as this, we can analyse more than just dialogue. I mean, effectively all we can gain from the initial cutscene is things like the fact that there are dragons. As, you know...
Yep, we had dragons.
We had dragons. We had the purple, dark and evil all over. Mage people.
Am I going bonkers or it gets just blink?
I
think I must have actually gone bonkers.
Yeah, I think you've gone bonkers because I'm pretty sure they don't blink. So yeah, we can't really say much more than that. And obviously, there's a bunch of the blonde people, or at least Seros, the blonde woman, is able to turn into a dragon. I'd assume the other dragons at this point, because they were on the same side, you could probably assume that the blonde people have the ability to turn into dragons.
Yeah.
Of course, once again, just off the bat, we can say bit weird because I don't know why they have blonde hair dye, and I'm going to assume it's hair dye.
What do you mean hair dye?
Well, no, they're going on three houses, going off of three houses idea. It's pretty like it's pretty obvious it's green, but there's a sunset / sunrise, actually, I believe it is, present, which is causing Seros's hair to look yellow, whilst in actual fact it's green, since one big piece of evidence I'd give for that, even if you aren't convinced by the fact that it's lighting, Sothis' hair is green. The others all have green hair. Your hair, when you know, I suppose spoiler alert, but like if you're watching this without having known the stories of Three Houses and Three Hopes to a certain extent, I have to question your sanity. But you know,
yeah, I don't know why you do that.
But yeah, word of warning: if you haven't played the games, which I would absolutely recommend, Three Houses, I'd go and do that before watching any of this. But to continue the point, when you become the Enlightened One by Sothis, your hair also goes green, not blonde. So it seems like green has a connection to the Nabateans and all of that. So I would not say that it would make any sense for the Nabateans to be blonde-haired rather than green-haired. But initially, if we take this as its own thing, then we're just going to have to deal with the fact that the blondes can turn into dragons. So there you go.
That one, their presumed leader, is called Seros. There exists magic that can block attacks.
Yeah,
that's our first recorded use of magic in this game, is generating those little barriers. And yeah, that's...
And then one other little point I'd like to mention is, of course, Getz himself. Initially, in that first cutscene we just had, Getz, well, he basically was shouting about and looking for our protagonist here. However, he managed...
We're going to need a pop filter.
He managed to...
Huh? No, we threw it out. It got old and useless.
He managed to... he managed to say immediately to us that he considered us a freeloader, and of course, you could say, well, that's maybe Getz, having a bit of banter, but he was clearly looking for us, so I don't know why you'd have banter with someone who isn't in the room. If you say your friend's a twat, you don't usually go up to the police and say, have you seen that twat around? It's like he's shouting out to no one, so we can assume via basic deduction that he genuinely does consider us a freeloader, which is a pretty peak, I'm not going to lie.
Come on, sunshine, up and at him. Oh, now we need to choose a form. Select a form.
Select a form.
Is this form correct?
This form is correct.
The other one, like, sleeps.
Hey,
it's
get
weird.
up already.
It's like, I don't
Is
know.
this form correct? No, personally, I use more form 4 than form 3. Alright, now you need to laugh track me.
Sorry, what's going on?
What's going on? Did your head spring a leak while you were napping? Better see if you can ever remember your name.
Okay.
Oh, that amuses me every time. Oh, yeah. Imagine you woke up your friend with a hangover. Your friend's got a hangover. You wake him up and you're like, dude, do you remember your name?
I mean, being fair to them,
Lordy.
in that sense, I think everyone and their mother doesn't really want. I mean, I'm not excusing it because you shouldn't be lazy in writing, but you know, everyone and their mother always hates having to do the, hey, do you remember what you're called? It's like,
Just don't do
yes.
it. Just don't do it.
Well, yeah, but you do need the option for how. Well, I suppose yeah, you could just do that beforehand.
It just pops up anyway.
Just pop that up randomly at the start of the game would be preferable.
Look, in Zelda,
Yeah.
well, pre-voice acting Zelda,
Mm-hmm.
you'd name your file, and that's Link's name. So before you've even switched on or seen the first cutscene, it's like, here's your name.
Fair enough.
So, you know, I'm just saying.
Well, looks like there's hope.
Did you get it?
Oh,
We did a
yeah.
title drop with Hope there. And we nearly said 3 because
There's
we said
3 of them.
there's
Theirs
Hope.
looks like 3. It's perfect.
I don't think that was intentional. I think that was just random.
Feign indignance or apologise profusely.
That's feign indignance.
Back off, you sack of guts. I'm just resting up for the
No, it's
battle.
actually
leave?
sack of gets.
Oh.
Yeah, well, the battle's on our doorstep, so you're lucky I like you
When the
enough
war comes to
wake
your doorstep.
you.
Define
Who
their
we're up
doorstep.
against, yeah?
You know what I mean? Like,
Gerald's
I don't know.
mercenaries.
We're in some garden. It seems like
Yeah.
I don't know where we are. I don't know why we're here, but
so we are also soldiers. Like taking this as standalone. This is taking this as standalone. All we know is that we've got, and the weird thing is,
yeah, I don't think we actually know we're mercenaries yet.
yeah, I guess we're just soldiers.
We're technically just some people.
That's fine. We can just not know.
Gonna be one hell of a fight if true, especially if the Ashen Demon is here. Don't like a smidge of what I've heard about that fella. Or
That
was
is
it a
like
woman?
the second clumsiest
Yeah, that's the
thing that's
second.
happened
Yeah,
here.
that's the second clumsiest thing. I don't know why he phrased it anything like that.
Imagine being a legend. Like, everyone knows about you. You have a crazy, scary
Yeah.
moniker, and
No
for
one
some
knows if
reason,
you're
no
a
one
dude
knows
or
if you're a
not.
dude or a dudette.
Yeah.
Like, isn't that like one of the first things you'd notice about a person?
I mean, I guess it
You know,
gives
there's
the...
this scary mercenary called the Ashen Demon. Dude or dudette? I don't know.
I suppose technically it gives more sex appeal because you have both men and women sort of unsure as to who you are. So, you know, keep your options open up. Yeah, we're up against Geralt's mercenaries, but the Ashen Demon is clearly
Look,
the more
I'm just
prolific one, not Geralt the fella.
Gonna be one hell of a fight if true, especially if the Ashen Demon is here. Text box. Choose the Ashen Demon's appearance. Boom. Don't
Yeah.
like a smidge of what I've heard about that fella. Or
Or
and
if
then
you choose women, yeah.
don't like what I've heard about that woman.
Leave it to you to fumble the details. Did you even catch this Ashen Demon's
I wouldn't
name?
expect.
Once
you
again,
would.
it seems like these two have a bit of a rapport of like poking each other.
Yeah, they do
but,
seem to.
Yeah,
They don't have a uniform, so I
Yeah.
would assume that we don't have a uniform. Maybe one
Yeah.
of them's new, or maybe one of them's just
Of
in
course
like.
I did. It was... by the goddesses.
I really
right on
feel
the
like
tip of
that
my
is
tongue.
a meta reference to the fact that Byleth has God in his or her head.
Perhaps. I don't know.
Either way, we do learn that the goddess is worshipped. At least one goddess exists in this place, and this goddess is worshipped.
Clearly not that much, because she didn't get a big G, which is quite sad.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
could be polytheistic.
Yep. By the goddess.
Select the Ashen Demon's form.
We'll go full woman maxing.
You know what's weird?
What?
I was going to say, you know what's weird?
What?
Choose the Ashen Demon's form. Was that a bloke or a woman? It's like... We're not choosing body type here, clearly.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, if he's saying, is that a man or a woman? And then it says select the form. It's just one of those weird body type A, body type B things. Go with Bylass, because you're going female Bylass.
By law? What the hell?
By law.
This isn't a law channel. Calm down, guys. I don't know the law.
Yeah, I mean, it practically is.
I mean, it's the law of writing. Don't get me wrong. I know that, but you know.
Demon or no demon, our job is to fight and win.
Demon or no demon. Well, actually, also we can glean not just because he said hell earlier on. I was going to mention it, but
he said hell.
Yeah, he said going to be one hell.
Oh, one hell of a fight. Nice catch.
We know now that there are demons, in fact, because Ashen Demon. Demons exist. Hell exists. Sounds like a lot of you know, a lot of something going on there in the religious text. We even have a goddess.
You sound just like the captain. I know they paid up front, but come on.
Why does that change anything?
Yeah, I
like,
what?
Seriously, why does that change anything?
This guy's not a very good mercenary if he thinks that he can just kind of take on jobs and then run off, and people won't like start catching wind of that guy who.
Sorry,
you know.
Elvis. I want to see like what. Is he seriously planning on dipping?
Sounds like it. Sounds like, hey, did you hear the Ashen Demon's here? Let's just get out.
Why on earth, like, if there are more people around like Getz, why on earth would you pay a mercenary up front?
There'd be no reason to pay mercenaries if they were well known. And again, if you were a well-known mercenary who just ran off after being paid, people wouldn't pay you because they'd catch wind of the fact that you just run away at the first sign of danger. I'm not going to pay like some, you know, school kid to try and stop the army. Like, that's not going to be effective. I'm trying to pay the big bouncer looking guy who doesn't run away, because that might actually stop them. That's just basic common sense.
It almost sounds like he said they paid up front, so that means it must be a harder job. But like,
yeah, that's actually exceptionally weird.
Why would you pay up front knowing this person's going to die?
That is weird. Hey, you sound like I know they paid up front, but come on. Wait, so I'm confused. So he's saying I know they paid up front. So he's not even saying we should run off with the money. He's saying he'd run off if they didn't pay us first. That's exceptionally weird to me. I know they paid up front, but that gives some sort of you know, reason for us to stick around more than if they didn't pay us up front. If they didn't pay us up front, we could just, you know, bugger off. Fine, get out of it.
Well, at least one of you has some courage. You've certainly come a long way since I plucked you from that mountain
That's
village.
a hat.
What a hat.
Why has actually everyone got... Look, even Sheds has got like a little... I mean, it's more of a bun-looking thing, but like a little pokey thing out at the top of her head.
They're all Pikmin.
Maybe.
They're all Pikmin.
If Olimar comes in here, we're cooked.
Beep, beep. I mean, she did just say, I plucked you from that mountain village.
Ah, it's true. Pikmin can't pluck other Pikmin, can they?
I assume some must. I'm just saying, like, the Pikmin species doesn't really make much sense if they actually require an outside observer to come and make them exist. It just seems really weird to me.
Pikmin experts listening to this just being like, huh, of course, these people don't know. They might know how to analyze text, but they don't know how the Pikmin life cycle works. Wow. Well, I mean, fair enough to all the biologists out there.
Hold on a second. Berling just decided to imply that Sheds was a bit of a coward, but when she joined the mercenaries.
That's true.
One of you has some courage. You've certainly come a long way since I played through the
how do you think she managed that, hanging around a guy like Getz all the time? I mean, I don't even know why this guy's here. He better be a good fighter, you know what I mean?
He better had, yeah.
Apparently this battle's more than just victory.
Gerald's team has a sterling reputation. Rumor has it they've never blundered even
a
single job.
Yeah, I don't know why you try him. I would say something about, blundering a single job. Well, yeah, no, you can definitely blunder a job. I mean, if you get... Not every job would result in you getting routed. If you're supposed to, like, defend this point, and then you're like, they've got us, let's retreat, and you retreat, that's blundering the job. You didn't protect the fortress or whatever you were supposed to guard, but you're not all dead, so yeah, I would say at least that, fair enough.
But once we put
okay, now we're deciding we're going to actually kill them.
Murderize all of them.
Just to let everyone know, the definition of rout is to kill every last one of them.
Yep. I mean, why do you think they use that in the maps where you have to kill every last one of them? It's because it means kill every last one of them. Also, standalone-wise, we now know that we live in a place called Leicester, which has at least 2 mercenary companies in it.
Yep.
Gerald's and Burling's.
Could be more, but I actually have, come to think of it, Burling's mercenaries could be, somewhere on the ladder, say, 5th place. I don't know who's doing the mercenary tier list, but someone's doing that, apparently.
Well, this Burling person, she just thinks, they must have, this big reputation. Yeah. They have all... No, they're legendary. No, they've never blundered a single job. They're the best around. Although, they are the best in Leicester, so either Leicester is the name of the entire landmass we're going to be playing this game in, or there may or may not exist mercenary companies in other parts of this landmass, which are considered to be better than Gerald's.
Yeah. Once again, is Gerald's mercenaries are at least considered the best in Leicester.
Yeah.
Not in the continent. Because I don't know why you'd sort of lowball if it was the continent.
Yeah.
I don't know why you'd say we're going to beat the best mercenaries in the continent. We're going to beat the best mercenaries in Europe, and then once we've done that, we'll be the best mercenaries in all of England. What? That's a bit weird.
Enemy activity detected, Captain.
I'm glad Ladsley has such a nondescript sprite.
So does Getz.
I mean, no. So do all of them. At the end, we don't know that yet, to be fair. But I mean, this is a classic case of this is that meme of, spot the anime protagonist. We've got look at that. Look,
it is
even down to we can't see Burling's hair, we can't see Getz's hair, we can see Lasley's. What is it? Okay, let's go with a very nice brown, and then
brown.
Shed's over here, fluorescent purple. I mean, what is that?
And wearing fluorescent red
Looks
as
like
well.
We'll be fighting by
It's not even red.
moonlight.
That's orange.
Mind you don't kill each other in the dark.
You are not winning against the best mercenaries in Leicester if you have to tell your guys, mind you don't kill each other in the dark.
Especially if you decide...
Supply each other with torches or something, at least. Go on.
Also, what do you mean we're just going to fight each other? Are we literally just... Are we baboons out here just going to charge at each other through the darkness? Just, full-on unga-bunga strat. Let's just...
Big old clump of dudes running at another
run at each other. No one's going to try... build a wall or something. No, hang on. We have a wall. If the camera turns around, we can see there's a fully
there was a wall.
Properly built wall there. Use the wall.
By the wall instead.
Oh, off she goes. Okay.
Bye.
Wasn't expecting a fight so soon, but I guess there's nothing for it.
Actually, speaking of the fact that we're, doing a fight or what have you.
Mm-hmm.
How are we doing? How are we supposedly doing a nondescript fight? Yeah, she said put them to rout, but I don't know if we're attacking, defending, or what. I don't know why Sheds was having a nap. She didn't really explain that. She kind of just
why was she having a nap
brushed
out
it
here
off.
as well? The funny thing is, the main character, Violet's having a nap at the start of Three Houses, and it's used for the plot.
Yeah.
Sheds is just having a nap here to call back to that fact.
Hang on. At least Byleth was in a house when he was doing that. He/she. I mean, if it was a woman, but
I guess it makes sense to say she.
She in this context, I suppose.
Since we've got female Violet.
She was actually having a nap in a house. Sheds is outside. If anyone goes by, any mercenary from the other company, how far away are we that we're so chillaxed that we are literally just sleeping out in the open. Do those guys not know we're coming for them?
Well, it's also broad daylight.
They're going to see someone fully equipped and just go...
It's about to be night.
Do you think we should, like, take her back to our camp and be like, yo, where are your friends or whatever? No, should we just leave her there? All right.
Wish him luck. Express your unease. Try to lighten the mood.
Oh,
the weird thing about this is, like... Well, as with any game that gives you these options, but especially one where the character's actually voiced and has dialogue, it makes it really hard to actually... paint a picture of the character, because
absolutely,
which one of these is canon?
Yeah, we don't know.
We don't know which one is canon, so it could be the case that Sheds expresses unease here, and you know, later on grows more bold. Well, it could be that Sheds is a bit of a jokester early on, then with Try to Lighten the Mood, then becomes more serious later on. It could be that she's optimistic with Wish Him Luck, but then becomes more pessimistic, or this, that, or the other.
Well, I mean, this is going into...
We have no idea.
This is going into a bit of you know, meta knowledge, if you will, from a previous playthrough of it. But like, if we just look at it for a second and realise that, as anyone might have seen, I had Byleth down as Spiky, because when I played Three Houses, I put Byleth's name down as Spiky. That makes sense, right? You know, you always...
Because that's the Avatar
Byleth
character.
was the Avatar character. Fire Emblem's been doing that for the past few games, if you haven't been there for that, you know. Robin is an Avatar character as well. Corrin is an Avatar character. I mean, putting to the side how well they did as Avatar characters, we can at least say that Byleth was clearly supposed to be an Avatar character. Well, there's the biggest issue here. We have another Avatar character who knows what's that supposed to be. Like, when I beat this game up the first time, I look over at Sheds here and I'm just like, wait, what do I call them? Because, like, I can't call them Spiky. I can't have Spiky versus Spiky on Spiky violence. What's going on there? What should I call it? Rad? I don't know. I mean, like, what's going on there? Like,
yeah,
you know, it's a bit weird as an Avatar concept to already have an Avatar in the canon, already have the Avatar in the game.
I don't know why they didn't just use previous... I didn't know why they didn't just use canon name for Byleth in this case.
Yeah.
Why not just say
if you're
that's
trying to
Byleth?
if you're trying to make me feel like Sheds here...
And look
then,
at the box art.
Yeah.
We've got male Shez and female Byleth.
Yeah.
Why not just do it so that they're the opposite of what you are? Like it's Pokemon or something.
Well, that'd be its own problem, because again, we can't really and this is something you'll see later. Like, well, actually, in just a minute, we are literally fighting Byleth here. How are we fighting Byleth when that's me? Why are you making the introduction to this game? And admittedly, again, this is a point on Three Houses as a follow-up to Three Houses. Is it standalone? This is fine, because we don't know who Byleth is. That we randomly are allowed to customize them, like, you know, this is some sort... Like, we're playing Mystery Dungeon out here. You know, I want to partner up with a Torchic or something. No. Why is Byleth customizable? I don't know. From a standalone perspective, that's one issue. I don't know why that's there. But as a follow-up, how am I supposed to take, you know, Shez seriously, or anything to do with them seriously, when you're effectively putting me as bandit boss I'm fighting against? It's like some sort of weird out-of-body experience. Like, am I on some sort of drug here? Like, what's going on? How am I following someone I'm fighting? Because if I think I'm Spiky, then I should be over there, right? What? Maybe I'm just making that sound more confusing than it actually is, but I don't know.
It's also, like, from the perspective of Three Hopes, it doesn't really have a problem with that, except for the fact that you named this guy for some reason. Yeah. Like, I mean, I guess that isn't the... Anyway, let's just pick one and get on with it.
Well, I don't know that I... You know what? Never mind.
I'm nervous, actually.
Shez is trying to
Why
explain...
would you, as a mercenary, have hair covering one of your only two eyes?
Okay, being fair...
Being fair?
Yeah, I'll be fair to this, because lots of anime do that. And this game is very anime. I mean, you know what? This game came out before Engage, so I think this level of anime we can kind of give a pass to. I'm just saying. Anyone who
Just
plays
because it's
Engage.
anime doesn't mean that they can't make sensible decisions in the character design.
Okay, yeah, I agree with that. However, I'm trying to be as grateful as.
Her hair's already weird as hell. She's got like a weird bun up there. It's coming down her shoulders and her back.
This is the least of her problems. She has like most of her chest exposed,
Holy
and
moly.
none of the armor plating is actually really looks like it's got riveting towards
Not
the outside.
even chainmail.
That looks like it's got riveting towards the inside. If I poke that blade anywhere right of like the far left side of her breast, that's sliding into the slot. No. I mean that bit in between there. Not to be weird, guys, but look at that cleavage, because genuinely that is like
it's all out in the open.
That's looking like the RAF's little target symbol on the back wing of the planes.
Imagine you're going to be a pincushion with too many arrows, bro, aren't you?
But at least she's got a collar on.
The collarbone is right there, ready to be destroyed.
It's gonna be fine.
Oh my goodness,
so long as we both watch our
No, her
backs.
back's fine. She hasn't got like a back window.
It's fine. She's got a silly scarf on. I'm not sure what the scarf is for.
I think someone could pull that scarf, but you know what?
I mean, Ike has a cape, but he explicitly.
Oh, we're into gameplay, guys. Look at
Let's
that.
get down to business. Oh, and it plays this epic remix of Foden Wins.
Yep.
Oh, the soundtrack is one of the
Did
good
Getz'
parts.
voice actor just change?
Time to see what you're made of.
That was weird.
I just wish they made sword fighter animations a little
They're
less
not putting up much
naff.
of a fight. Are these guys new recruits or something? Yes, this means I
That
can
is
mess with them a little.
what? You're killing them though.
I swear Getz' voice actor changed again there. What's
Sorry,
going
did you
on?
just hear Shed say, "Let's"? Oh, these guys must be new. Guess I can mess with them a little. Okay, so she's a sadist.
Yeah.
Yes,
One thing I actually only recently learnt about this game is that, you know, when they're in that sort of fear state after you kill their captain, and they're like running away, you can't actually damage them then. So these people do follow the Geneva Convention to some extent. I don't know.
Yeah, but that also
Why?
confirms that when they're falling over, they're dying.
Yeah. There we go. No, not yet. Yes.
Yes, yeah.
Sorry.
And the funny thing is, they also make reference to like, oh no, I can't die here, or like, oh, this is the end for me, you know, stuff like that.
If I die here, it's all over. What?
Can't wait to wrap this up so
Let's
we
look
can
at this guy's
crown
Oh,
ourselves an ale.
ale's a thing.
Look at that arm. Look at that riveting on that armor. Isn't that beautiful? That's gorgeous right there. Sorry, I'm getting a bit too into seeing that guy's arm.
Into the minutia.
That like sort of riveting. That almost looked Ottoman to me. I mean, shout out to the Ottoman Empire.
Die. Blinding doom. Now die.
Look at that cutting. It was green because I'm an ally. Wait.
Shouldn't it be blue?
It's blue when you do a special, like a warrior special.
Oh, that's weird.
I don't know why. I mean, we won't see much of that if.
Well, we do.
We
In
don't-
co-op, there's
We
no,
don't see much of that in co-op.
there's
So.
no co-
Oh, there's a perfect example. Here.
Yeah, they've run off. Bye-bye. They even teleported away, kind of.
About time a foe with some teeth showed up. But they still don't stand a chance against Burley's
Also, mind you, I think we are
The
attacking.
names are naff. The mercenary names are naff. Geralt's mercenaries.
Yeah, that's true. By
Burling's mercenaries.
Isn't this a sight? You must
I
be
guess we
the
were
first
attacking because we did come in here with no fortresses, and
This will be the end of the Ashen Demon. No one can
sorry,
beat
did
this
those guys who teleported
Sheds-
previously? Were they
Sheds must
mine?
think that Burling is really strong. Oh, Lansley's dead, rip.
Okay, I apologise. If those guys who were retreating earlier were my
We couldn't
soldiers,
see that.
please forgive the idiocy.
Only one thing to do about that.
Unleash
Here we can see the
warriors.
example of blue cutting.
I can't believe I'm losing to some damn kid.
I've got you now.
Lansley, you're dead. Oh,
No, that's
never mind. That's
Berlin, not
Burling.
Leslie.
Burling's
Look at that
nearly
guard.
routed.
Captain Burling's in trouble. I have to reach her before it's too
That's a
late.
fair guard. I mean, I mean, your fingers look a little, you know what I mean?
Just when my dream
That's
was
like all right, but like when you're
inside.
moving, it's
Her
like
dream was. Her dream was having. Her dream was having rep in Leicester. Her dream was literally to be the best mercenary company in Leicester.
it's a fair enough dream, honestly. I mean, like you know, I've heard of worse dreams.
Yeah, it's just weird to think that, like, she was that.
I love how she was like. I love how she also said that. Oh, I can't wait to tear you to pieces, and then immediately after said, "Oh, you're a monster. How could you kill?" Like, calm down. You literally said you're about to like tear this person who you yourself admitted was a kid.
Bylass has her tummy out and her collarbone out. Same.
And she's got like a weird pattern on her like her leggings. Like I don't.
Oh, she's using form 3, Obi-Wan Kenobi style.
Well, I mean, it did ask me which form I preferred, so. Oh no, she's too powerful. She has like
this is
red and black.
What do you mean? Why am I so scared? It's just one merc. You literally described this as, oh, no one can beat the captain, so she's gonna win. Beats the captain. I'll fight you. Like, would you? No wonder you're scared. Like,
are we supposed to?
Power scaling wise, this person's way above you.
I mean, if we're at the end of the day, if we're saying some sort of, if we're implying some sort of, if that.
Oh my god. It's really gonna make you do this, isn't it?
I mean, it doesn't make me do that. It makes me die to her. But I can't. So. Ow! I'm being absolutely waffled on. Oh, cutscene.
Oh my god, this looks like a sequel fight.
It is a bit like swingy, isn't it?
Yeah. The classical "let me punch you when I."
How did she trip her up though?
Oh, wait, what? Where do you stab someone that they fly off instead of getting run through? Asking for a friend.
She stabbed her someone. That moonshot. Okay, calm down with the aura farming a little bit. That's a bit much.
Perish with you.
I am thou. Thou art I.
I will not allow to perish with you.
Okay, so the first thing we see is orangey yellow sort of, and then we get another orangey yellow and a little bit of purple.
Oh my god.
Just saying colour imagery, guys. Come on.
Orange and purple goes well together because they're complementary colours.
Yeah.
Aren't they?
Yeah.
A keyblade?
Wait, did you say orange and yellow?
Sorry, I meant orange and purple. Whoa, Sheds has awoken to some anime powers.
But we're still not powerful enough because she changed to lightning. Which.
No idea.
Also, here's another fun fact for everyone. You do a warrior special and they just guard it and take 0 damage. It's just really annoying.
Done! Total damage, 0.
Like, I don't know why you'd show off the new form being incredibly useless effectively, because we have to fight, you know, super mercenary woman over here.
My last temporarily fell back to assess the situation.
No, she hasn't. She's right there. Okay, now she's...
Bye-bye. Elite soldier. See, look how easily you can beat elite soldiers. It kind of says something about how OP, but like that is a good way of showing how OP Violet is.
Yeah,
like,
elite soldiers are getting wiped. Easy. No diff.
This same fighter can't do a damn thing against Violet.
Yep.
Interesting. You're fighting like an entirely different person.
Fighting like a dragon.
Why can Violet's blade charge with different elements? There's no one going to talk about it. I mean,
what? Magic's a thing.
Magic's a thing, sure, but I just... Okay. Which apparently just beat us up a little, rough us up a little.
Was it to kill Berlin? Was it to, like, what was it to do?
I tried, guys. I tried.
Sorry, but this fight
Apparently we
is
just
over.
decided the fight was over. I mean, we're just standing
Bye.
here. Like, no, especially from Shed's perspective. I mean, what are you doing just standing there with that rusty sword in your hand? Just
See you later, bye-bye.
Just like, sorry, this fight's over, and then like imagine you're getting jumped on the street, and then you just say, no, this fight's over, and then the guy with the knife's like, oh yeah, sorry, my apologies.
But Byleth's the
next time
guy
tomorrow.
with the knife. Byleth's the guy with the knife. Byleth's the biggest dog. Byleth's saying, Byleth's, you know, Byleth's the anime like villain going
But
like, I don't have time to fight with you
But I was in my
anymore,
super cool
child."
anime form. You can't do that to me.
No, I don't know why you get it so early. It's weird almost.
Wait.
Why?
That sounded pained, and yet I don't. I feel if you wanted it to be like that, maybe have her, you know, on the floor or something, so that it looks
Or
like.
even doing that, like bouncy up and down, holding a shoulder thing that they do in anime sometimes.
No one can see you, so that just kind of sounded a bit odd. But all right.
I said holding a shoulder.
I mean, yeah, you know, the injured, yeah.
Like all of the sages are in Tears of the Kingdom when they.
Oh yeah.
It's
Secret
like
Stone,
so funny.
imprisoning.
Wait, what's the imprisoning wall?
Hang on. I was just taking a look at Byleth's armor. Why does she have plate on, once again, the outside of her breasts, and yet the inside seems to just be some t-shirt?
And also,
She got a t-shirt off eBay.
There's a bit of a window there.
Well, yeah, I don't even care about the window. You know what?
That's a perfect place to get stabbed.
That's a perfect place to get
Also,
stabbed.
she could
but
get
look,
stabbed in the belly button.
well, she can get stabbed anywhere in the middle. Look, that's literally cloth. That looks like cloth. Is that like really finely? That really finely cut mail, like, you know, chain mail. Brilliant. Also, I do love the fact that she has some cloth short, like, you know, once again, just some fabric shorts on, and then right next to them, we have a big dagger. Like, that's just asking to be used on you. Like, why is that in your front? Isn't it customary not to put it, like, I don't know. Maybe, hey, I don't know, any experts on dagger placement? Feel free to correct me on that, but I'm pretty, I don't know.
Like, what is...
We've achieved our goal. Your job was to stop
that
us,
was
and you
blunt as
failed.
hell.
I mean, to be fair, I think, considering she absolutely just decimated me, even though I had an anime
You had
moment.
an anime trigger.
Another time.
Another
perhaps.
time. Wow.
Well, I'll see you later.
Hey, we're not done here. Why am I so...
Yeah, I know, because you literally did just have a sleep to open this scene up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but the sun was still going down. It's now the stars are up and it's
So it's been
nighttime.
what, 3 hours?
Yeah, but 3 hours of fighting would do that.
3-4 hours, and we're going sleepy poos.
Also, she kind of died, but then didn't.
Come on, guys, I'm fat as hell, and I can do more than 3 hours of exercise. I mean, that's diabolical.
Dude, she literally died.
No, she didn't.
Did she not?
No, because she raised the sword to try and stab her in the head, but then she animated out.
Oh.
She didn't, like... If she died, then what?
Well,
was she
we
just
later find out that this guy can bring her back to life.
Was she just going to, like... She was just going to, like, stab her
Wait a minute,
corpse.
that's a good point, actually.
She was just going to stab her corpse, like, just defile that
This
corpse for no
character we're
reason.
about to meet can canonically, according to him, bring Sheds back to life. In that case, why is he like, I can't allow you to die here? Well, just let it happen and then bring her back.
Yeah, actually, come to think of it, why didn't she just... I think the path of least resistance there would actually be to just wait until she did die, and then wait until Bylass had left, and then bring her back, you know?
Well, either way, we're putting the cart before the horse a little bit.
Oh, good. You're awake. Not sure I would have been able to sleep at night with your blood on my hands.
What? This is our introduction to the worst character in the game.
Question mark, question mark, question mark. You do... I'll call you question ellipsis for now. So, question ellipsis. You do realise the phrase blood on your hands only applies if you were the one actively trying to or successfully killing someone, yeah? And this had nothing to do with you. It's like saying, you know, I had your blood on my hands and you're, like, an EMT and someone got stabbed. That doesn't put the blood on the EMT's hands, that puts the blood on the person who knifed him.
If I don't save them, then his blood's on my hands. How do you teleport into a mindscape anyway? Don't look away. Answer the question, damn you. Ask the speaker's name, ask what's going on, try to place the voice. Wait a minute. Aren't you that...
I know your voice.
Aren't you that celebrity? No,
about you.
haven't.
No.
Yet. The funny thing is, that's meta, because, like...
What?
Byleth does. So this is like saying, oh, they also dream about... Shez also dreams about lava, or whatever this dude's name is.
Lava?
Arvel, that was it.
But Larval. I was very confused.
We never learnt that. Like, we didn't see the dream. In Three Houses, we saw the dream. So we can place the voice as well. We weren't given that opportunity this time.
No.
That's not very nice.
Strange. I have no such
Same.
recollection.
Same.
Regardless, I'm a being who exists on the edge of dreams and reality.
Mind and
You
matter.
may call me Arvel.
That voice crack. Yikes. Okay, that was a bit mental. This is a serious video, guys.
This isn't that serious, and also he really did just describe himself as a Velvet Room attendant. So this is clearly a Persona game.
Well, to be fair, he is like incredibly white all over. If he had some blue outfit on that, boom. Although I suppose he'd need yellow. They usually have yellow eyes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't played Persona in ages.
But for now, let me speak plain. You are slated to
Not
die.
anymore.
Is it slated on that slate behind you?
Right now, I'm the only thing holding your meager life together.
Peak?
And to be blunt, it's beginning to
Is
tire
that
me.
a thing that's consistent throughout the game?
What,
Thank
she
you?
go through like heart disease or something? Because once again, she has not died. The only thing that happened there was she was going to get stabbed in the head, and then didn't.
Well, she got stabbed and that made her fly away. So I guess like she got a lung punctured or something. I don't know.
She what? So we're just saying Byleth was over there to confirm kill, like, you know, double
Yeah,
tap
yeah,
her.
double tap, pew, pew, double tap.
Like we just
Sensible.
can we get an edit of you know, Chris Redfield from Resident Evil 8 just going up to me and blah 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 that scene,
blah, blah.
Except it's just Byleth and Shez.
Oh, my. That's the first time
Chris
anyone
Redfield
has
with
ever
the baby
shown you
head.
gratitude.
No, God.
And I must say, I like it very much.
The first time anyone's spoken to you, mate, you don't seem to go out the house much. What do you mean the first time someone's shown you gratitude? You haven't actually done anything yet.
How do we know that?
I mean, we don't know that. Don't get me wrong, we don't know that. But, well, speaking of, okay, that implies that this guy has met other people and they just don't generally show him gratitude. But we'll later find out. This guy literally, he doesn't know anyone. He gets more. This guy gets less sun than, like. He gets less sun than some incel. I don't know. I had to pull that one out of my
all that
Lexus.
time.
All that build up, and I had to pull incel. Brilliant. I mean, well, his melanin count checks out though. I mean, look at that. That's pure
true.
white.
That's true.
Hear me well. You are a crucial piece of this world's cyclical.
Take up arms and face me,
This'll
Arisen.
never do. You're far too groggy to absorb what I'm saying.
I don't think it's the fact that she's groggy. I think it's the fact that you're waffling more than I am, and that's a big issue.
Cyclical what?
For now, I needn't tell you how you'll get back on your feet. I need only convince you that you will.
Cyclical what? This must be a dream. Well, yes. This is the edge of
Was this a
dreams and
dream?
reality.
I remember collapsing, but then...
You're half right, which also means you're half wrong. But full marks for effort.
What?
What are we in then? Are we in a dream or not? There's kind of a binary thing here. Like, are you saying we're... okay, no, actually, no, I've just realised what I said is false. Hallucinations, that can be half dream and half reality, so we're hallucinating? Are we saying Shez is just like walking around tripping on this, like just, you know, mushrooms up in the system? Like,
Damn.
Still, the important thing is what you do after you wake.
So we are asleep.
so we're asleep.
So Shez is asleep.
So you basically
So
just
this
wanted
is
to
a
be
dream.
a contrarian.
And what should that be?
Recall, please, how the Ashen Demon bested you. Came within an inch of snuffing
Then
out
why
your
is
life.
Shez about to die?
I'd say it was a solid like 4 or 5 inches actually. I mean the sword hadn't gone that close. That's a joke because that's clearly not what he means.
If you attempt the fight again the same
But
way, you will reach
He
the
just
same
insisted
conclusion.
that Shez is about to die.
Byleth walked off. We're not in any danger, mate. It's fine.
Arvel said that Shez is about to die and Arvel's the only thing holding her life together.
Yeah.
You can't say that that person that you were just fighting that put you in this situation came within an inch of snuffing out your life forever.
Arvel's already
when that's
confusing
literally
me. We're not 5 seconds in and Arvel's going,
Yeah.
oh, is this, you know...
Is this the real life?
I mean, pretty much, you know. We don't know if this is dream reality or something in between. I don't know what's going on. And do you know what else I don't know? How we both slated to die, and yet we haven't. Are we saying that Arvel can somehow see fate? Is there a fate? Because that's what you're implying here. If you're saying you're slated to die, it's not, oh, you were going to die, but then I saved you. Arvel's making it sound more like he's diverted fate's course. Because if I walked up to someone, and yes, Arvel is saying stuff in weird, riddles and games and stuff, but like not to this extent, to the extent of just like saying things flowerily.
I think this one's a case of you're slated to die because I'm gonna need to defibrillate you.
Yeah, but the problem is we don't need to be defibrillated. This is you're at risk of a heart attack. I need to defibrillate you.
Which will just give you a heart
That'll
attack.
just give me a heart attack, won't it? Like, what are you talking about?
This would force me to step in once more, which would be most annoying.
So you don't need to have stepped in at this point.
By the way,
you're done.
By the way, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So hang on. What was that? What did you say earlier on? What did you say?
Right now, I'm the only thing holding your meager life together.
So, do you still have to keep doing that or not?
Yeah.
Because that implies step in once more.
Make a decision here, Arvel. Come on. Let's work with me a little bit. What do you mean by this?
What does this mean? Swear to not to lose next time. Vow to become stronger.
You don't need to worry. I won't lose next time.
Why?
Although, who's to say when that
What?
time will come?
What?
What's going on?
This is so strange. What do you mean, Arvel?
He's saying what? I'm saying what? These two are practically saying what?
My captain and comrades are dead. The company is finished.
My job prospects are not looking high today.
Ouch.
So there's only one thing I can do. Start over.
Huh. I thought you to be more sentimental. Did they not
You don't know
take
me.
you
What are you
in?
talking about?
Care for you?
Well, I mean, she did just kind of like, oh, I guess I have to start over. Like, she doesn't seem too cut up about it, to be honest.
No, she's not.
My first thing after all my friends die is start over. Not mourn them a little bit. Try and find their bodies and bury them as best I can. First thing to do is, screw it. They can just lie there in unmarked graves. It's
I mean,
fine.
don't get me wrong. Maybe she's been sort of brought up in that way of, hey, I don't want to. And don't get me wrong. We haven't been told yet. We will be told in like the next text box. Look at that memory, guys. But we will be told that Shez has in fact been raised by these mercenaries to some extent. Even just judging by that, we can say maybe she was just raised to be very practical. Hell, I don't know. Maybe they believe in sky burials. That's a certain type of burial. If anyone didn't know about that, certain type of burial, sky burials.
Gold's the only thing that ever held us together.
Oh.
And death is something we're all too
We're used to death, and gold holds us together. What?
They don't actually care about each other, or is this cope?
Which, one, that's cope, and two, I can prove it. And my proof is Burling seemed far more concerned about reputation than
gold. Yeah, that's a fair point.
Burling, at the very least, didn't care about gold. Maybe you can argue the case that reputation leads to more gold, but Burling should have said that, really, if that was the case. You can't just leave it up to...
It's a pretty sad and lonely existence as a mercenary in Leicester if like, literally gold is all that holds you together, and, like, the moment everyone's just like, you know what, I think this other company could pay me more, bye everyone, it's just like, okay, bye.
Also,
Screw
death
that
is
guy, I
something we're
guess.
all too used to. I mean...
They must not be very good mercenaries, though.
Yeah, no, because they're apparently getting wiped so long. So, how in the hell did they actually think they had a chance against Geralt's mercenaries, considering that death is something they're all too used to, and apparently Geralt's mercenaries haven't fumbled a single bag? What?
I think this line would have worked a lot better if she's like, gold's the only thing that holds mercenaries together, and death is something that they're all used to. Like not being personal about it, being like mercenary about it, because then like at least it doesn't reflect poorly on her and her company.
Well, no, quite frankly, because it's the same difference, because this is coming from her perspective and on her delivery. So saying this is something we're all used to, and this is something that death is, and gold is the only thing that ever holds any of us together, that's only going to be from your perspective. I can say I'm here. I can say we all care about writing, but some of us don't. I can't say that I like the colour blue. We all care about the colour blue. Some people don't like the colour blue. That is, you know what? That's not my call to make, but it implies something about my character. It implies that, well, in this context, it kind of implies that I'm trying to set a distance. Shez is just saying up front. I'm kind of fine with Shez saying up front that gold is the only thing that holds us together, because it's clearly what she believes, at least.
I never knew my real parents, and I lost the mother who raised me. Parting's just come easy to me, I guess.
You only had that. Sorry, but we can kind of.
But real.
Well,
other than that.
Yeah, it's kind of weird to put real, so you clearly consider.
I would say she's being a bit but like I feel like it's justified.
It's justified in this case. We have two options
just leave
here.
A bunch of people.
We do have two options here, just analysing the script a little. We can either assume that I never knew my real parents, this is a personal thing to her, that she kind of doesn't like her adoptive mother or something similar. But because partings come easy to me, I'd actually wager it's a case of Shez doesn't.
Mother who raised me is a bit arm's length, isn't it? Actually,
it sounds a bit arm's length, but I would actually also say the flip side of this is the fact that her real parents, if you will, it does imply that Leicester, because that's all we know the continent is called at the moment, but wherever she's from, at least the mountain village, has a strong sense of, well, I suppose water is thicker than blood, like water of the womb is thicker than the blood of the covenant in this case, because like it's a bit of an inversion of blood is thicker than water, because or perhaps it is that the corruption of that phrase to mean blood, blood.
The covenant is Christ anyway. It's
about
religion.
It's about religion, but blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb is supposed to mean the blood of the, it's the blood of the people with you who believe in the same stuff as you. It's thicker than the water of the womb who you were born to. This implies to me that at least in Leicester, or at the very least in that mountain village, there's a strong sense of actual blood being very, very important in a relationship. You have to, your
because
family
she's saying
is who,
real parents.
Yeah, your family is who you are related to genetically, not who you're not who raised you, because she said right there who raised me.
The best way to honor my fallen comrades is by training hard and growing.
I don't know. I feel like
stronger.
that's just like, I feel like it could just be implying that the mother who raised her wasn't that great.
Could be that as well.
Because like, well, those are my real. That wasn't my real mother, at least. The
reason I argue this though is because she says partings come easy to me. Like she's giving this as a list. Partings just come to easy to me. Like, she's giving this a list of partings that she has felt grief over, and that implies that she's felt grief over the perceived partings of real parents. Which if you didn't care about how you were adopted, you'd only list the fact that your adoptive mother was lost, not the fact that my real parents as well.
Then I'll crush Gerald's mercenaries and the Ashen Demon with them. That's what I'm going to live for now.
Oh, but I like your spirit. Though I expected no less from my partner.
Take me out to dinner first. Steady on there. Also, Shez has gone very quickly from, at the end of the day, gold's the only thing that kept us together. I mean, look at this, guys. Come on. 5 text boxes. Are we for real right now? Gold's the only thing that ever held us together. Death's just normal for us. I'm gonna live to get revenge
for them.
What?
Make up your mind.
Come on, give me a solid motivation for this character. But wait, maybe that's just because. Look out, everyone. She's an Avatar character, so we can't really be too wholehearted on one motivation, or it might.
It's like
alienate
what you said before, though. And it's something that happens in a lot of things, and I just think, why on earth are you trying that in the first place? Whenever they have a new character, hate a previous character, and it just reminds me of that. It reminds me of that bit from Ocean's 13, where he says to the guy, where Danny Ocean, he's like, I know everyone you'd send after me. They like me more than you. And it's just like it happened in Radiant Dawn as well. Micaiah comes into the field, she's like throwing shade at Ike, and it's like, whoa, who are you? And why are you dissing my friend Ike, is basically what the player's thinking. Because you know Ike, you know he's a chill dude, you know he's cool, and then this other character's just like throwing shade on him. It's like, well, I like that. I don't know who you are, but I do know who that is, and I know that person's chill, so I think you must be like a bit weird and strange. And it's even weirder to have your current avatar character talk about making their life's purpose killing the previous avatar character.
Yep.
It's like that's me, bro. I was playing that guy just a little while ago. It's like, would you like to kill your past self? Okay, we're killing your past self now. That's her entire purpose. That's her motivation as an avatar character. And funnily enough, previous Fire Emblem avatar characters do have very general like life goals of like Chris wants to be stronger, Mark wants to be a better tactician, Robin wants to be a good tactician, Corrin wants to whatever Corrin does in Fates, but there's a lot of weird stuff in that game anyway, and Corrin's not really an avatar character in the sense of, but you get the picture. They have these general goals so that you can implant yourself onto them and it doesn't conflict with much. Because, well, at the very least, as regards Chris, Mark, and Robin, you're playing a strategy game, so you probably like strategy, so it's fair to put strategy in their supports. With Chris, Chris wants to get stronger. Well, of course you're going to use your avatar character. You want your character to be useful and to get to fight in all of the cool battles alongside Marth and all of the other heroes from Shadow Dragon. Not that we got to have that in the West, but there you have it.
I'm sorry.
Oh, well, what I was saying, Shed,
was...
Yes, I suppose that was a bit sudden. I should remember, take intimacy in
I told you he was an
smaller
incel.
steps.
You see? I told you.
What do you mean? That seems like decent advice. Take intimacy in small steps.
Well, yeah,
I mean,
no,
you don't just come up to a person and say, you're my partner in destiny, do you?
No, I suppose not.
The point is that I'm here to guide you, and I promise to help you find the strength to see your
Okay, what's the
dreams
catch? Do you
realized.
get half of my soul? Do you get all of my soul? Do you get my firstborn child's soul? Do you get all my child's souls?
Do you get a 50% cut in my donut business?
Do you have legal ownership of every company that we create?
You know what? That would actually go hard.
Prologue.
What?
A chance encounter.
Having a legal ownership. Never mind. Wow, the continent.
The continent of Fodlan,
Yes, Fodlan.
said to be protected by a
goddess.
has existed for
Still lowercase.
uncountable ages.
Still lowercase.
Now, three ruling powers
I suppose as
control
the
the
omniscient
land.
third-person narrator, he knows better.
To the south is a region held for more than 1,000 years by
Knows
the
better,
Adrestian Empire. To
Oh,
the
that's
north
it.
is the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family
I would hope
and its
so.
knights. And to the east, a league of nobles that bends no knee, rules the Leicester Alliance.
Jeez.
Though once consumed in war, these three powers now exist in relative harmony. Nestled between them is Garreg-Mach Monastery, seat of the Church of Saros, the land's widely practiced faith,
Widely, not
and
solely.
a power that helps to maintain peace across
It's funny you say
the
that because
continent.
we don't see any other religion
Not
here.
far from the monastery, at the northern edge of the empire, is a small village called Ramire, and west of this place stretches a forest where a lone mercenary awaits.
Hey, wake up!
So, yeah, we got to see a lot of Phelan there. Got to see some of its borders, though they weren't described
Exact.
in any detail.
They didn't say anything about Adrestia other than it had been around for 1,000 years.
Yeah, which we don't know.
And
When
I find
the
it
others
really
showed
weird
up.
that it said that Leicester is ruled by a group of nobles who bends no knee. I mean, except to each other.
Yeah, I suppose so, but It's kind of weird because it does imply if you're saying a group of nobles who bend no knee.
Look, the Regans control Leicester.
Yeah, I mean,
we
don't know that at the moment. We don't know that at the moment.
Okay, but we do in terms of Three Houses.
In terms of Three Houses,
it's a weird line for anyone who's played Three Houses.
Anyone who's played it, it does just come across as... Wait, what do you mean?
Because whoever's the head of the alliance does have, does have absolute power, essentially.
Yeah,
it seems that way.
It is demonstrated that way. I mean, they kind of go, oh well, he might be the chairman, but you know he's not got absolute power, and then he just kind of exercises absolute power anyway.
Yeah. So I don't know.
How many times must we do
How many
this?
times must
Get
we do
up
this?
already.
Right. God damn, bro.
Yeah, I've already played this opening like what 4 times now.
No, I wasn't even talking about that. I was like, how many times are we going to do Wake Up Chrono?
Yeah, that's true.
Huh? That's weird.
That sit-up was strange. Fell down flat on my forehead.
I could have sworn I heard someone calling
Oh,
me.
do we have dementia from what? Yeah.
Oh.
Oval has been forgotten for, you know, a good. How long? How long has it been? I don't know.
Hello, yes, I was calling you. Many times, I might add.
No.
Oh.
Hello, yes, I was calling you. Strange.
Come on, I told you not to sneak up on me like that.
So we went immediately once again for, you know, not to rain on this game's parade, because again I'm not trying to just rain on its parade or anything, but I'm just being honest here with improvements that could have been made to the script. I mean, you know, people usually like to say, oh, what would you have done differently? I'll give you a clear butterproof outline. Butterproof, what? Either way, I'll give you a clear outline. I wouldn't say, I could have sworn I heard someone calling me. If there was someone in my mind, I'm not, you know, if I have a person in my head talking to me, I'm not going to question who it was talking to me. I'm probably going to first go, Arvel, was that you?
As if I have
Sneak
a
up on
choice.
me, what?
Do you know how many times you would have died by now if not for me? I'll tell you. 22.
Is that including the previous thing or what?
The 3 times you leapt off a cliff to quote-unquote get tougher saved you. Those 5 mad attempts to dispatch a horde of monsters by yourself.
That's 8 of
saved
them.
You.
We need a couple more. And also these 8 attempts, well, the 5 attempts to dispatch a horde of monsters, fair enough. Where were the monsters? I don't know, but if they were doing anything threatening to a village or something, then, you know, I say village, but, you know, I just mean if they were doing anything untoward, then I would see a reason for her to try and fight them. But there's no reason for her to jump off a cliff. I have no clue why are we supposed to... How do we get instantly shown that Shez is completely unreliable to the extent of, well, you know, effectively, you know, Assassin's Creed leap of faith, except there's no hay bale on the ground. What are we supposed to take from that other than that Shez is just a complete moron?
And tonight, despite my repeated warnings, you took the wrong path and ended up having to sleep on a bed of leaves in the middle of the
Arvel, I know you think
woods.
you're very smart, but I don't see much other than waffling. I don't see much reason to listen to you. So I don't know. I get that Arvel's supposed to seem smart. Like there's clearly supposed to be something here about like Arvel being almost Sothis-like. Supposed to be. We're clearly doing the Sothis thing again, God in your head, but like from the perspective of Shez, like an in-universe perspective, why should she listen to the strange bloke in her mind? I'm gonna defend myself.
Hey, you could at least let me pick my own directions. Though I admit I might have taken a wrong turn.
Finally, some humility. That's almost reassuring. I was starting to think you were incapable of self-reflection.
That's an ironic line coming from you, Arvel. Yeah, that's just ironic coming from Arvel. I don't think I have anything else to say about that. I mean, other than, once again, first impressions are very important in stories. First impressions are incredibly important, and what we have here is like, we can't have anything other than this horrendous first impression of what we've effectively got for Shez's character right now. Is, from the first scene, we can tell she's lazy because she's sleeping right before a battle. She's not getting prepared in any way. She's very childish in the way that she, just thinks in the very binary world of get tougher, canis canem edit sort of dog eat dog thing of like, oh, I'm gonna get stronger and beat up the bad men, and then to the point where she jumps off cliffs. What is wrong with this woman? And the only other character that we've really got here is Arvel, because I can't really say that Byleth or any of the others have had a big enough showing. I mean, Byleth barely talked, and then everyone else had about 2 lines. Half the cast is dead, mind you. But Arvel's just not. Arvel's just not very nice. He's just kind of bullying a pretty bullyable character of Shez, admittedly. But we're not at peak characters here, guys.
At any rate, we all make a few mistakes along the way. And by we, I mean you. And by a few, I mean far
I mean,
more
do we see what I mean? Don't get me wrong, if I was stuck in her head, I'd be fuming too, because she did jump off a cliff 3 times. But that's besides the point. I think Arvel could be a little more forgiving, shall we say. We sort of had Arvel coming in swinging from day one. It wasn't like we had this build-up of going, oh, you're an idiot, Shez. No, we have this sort of immediate aggression from Arvel. It's not making me feel very comforted around him.
Now then, with that out of the way, would you like to know why I've roused you from your mud-caked
Are you really
slumber?
saying she may have narcolepsy? I mean, I know we say that Lindhart usually does. Anyone who's played 3 Houses will get that. But I know we say Lindhart's usually the one with some sort of sleeping condition. But here we are with Shez apparently managing to sleep on the ground.
Actually, it's probably easier to show rather than tell at this point. Look over there, if you would.
Stop plowing ahead, Claude. You're going to get us lost.
Little point on stage direction, or the framing of that scene, but why did Claude walk in while those two were already there? I mean, maybe it's supposed to be he walked off and then walked back, but it just makes it look like Dimitri and Edelgard, which, mind you, I don't know why Dimitri is called Dimitri since he hasn't introduced himself. I just know he's Dimitri. Like, look at that psychic power. I mean, yes, I know personally he's Dimitri. I've played this game and 3 Houses before, but I mean, look at the text box, people. It says Dimitri. We couldn't know this guy's anything other than blue-eyed, blonde-haired guy, but apparently we know him. Oh, and here's Claude. Well, being fair, he did address him as Claude, but Dimitri is just Dimitri. We know that. We know this boy.
True, I said there was a village, but how could anyone know where it is in the thick of these mountains?
Again, Edelgard, same thing. We just know. We've been knowing these people. If you're going to have it so... If you're going to have... This implies one of 2 things to me. Either we're supposed to know who they are and have played 3 Houses, in which case, why not put their faces up with the continent? When we saw the continent map, they very deliberately, because this is done, because I'm pretty sure in 3 Houses it's done so that you can see the picture of the continent and the picture, and in that continent picture you can see the flag of the country and the head of state. That's fine. I like that. It gives you a little view into the country from the get-go. Why didn't they do that here? They showed us the flag, but they very deliberately took out the heads of state. So we didn't see Dimitri, we didn't see Claude, we didn't see Edelgard. But yet now we're being told, without knowing their names, this is Dimitri, this is Edelgard, this is Claude. We can't say this is because of Arvel, because Arvel, at least as of now, we have no idea that Arvel may or may not know them. Is this some weird fringe brilliance, or is it just a case of they don't know whether or not you've played Three Houses, or they just don't care and just can't be bothered to do another heavy-handed, throw out of the characters' names? I mean, they did it smooth enough with Stop Ploughing Ahead Claude. That was probably the most masterfully done thing in this game so far, of just interlaced that name right into that, and we knew who he was talking about. He's not talking about himself. Claude's very clearly not the woman standing next to him. That other guy's got to be Claude.
I can't even say for certain where we are in all this gloom.
Okay, new plan. I'll rely on my keen senses to navigate. Lucky for you, they're sharp as an arrow.
Okay, we can also determine from this. We've got it on Imperial authority. She's the Imperial woman. Albeit, we can already work that out from the colours. We've got very obviously blue guy, very obviously yellow guy, very obviously red woman. Those primary colours, considering the way they highlighted the other places, pretty obvious what it is. And now actually, let's get on to another point there while we're on that topic of colour theory, because if that's the case, we're implying the Church of Seros is somehow linked to Fluorescent Purple Girl, or, Shez. She has purple hair, that's a very defining character feature. There's no other defining... I mean, she has an orange sort of outfit, but there's no character with more defining purple. I suppose Burling had some purple, but not quite as bright. So, we can only assume that the Church of Seros has something to do with Shez. I don't know why that's the case, but that just kind of... That's what we're getting here. Realistically, I don't know why, because I'm pretty sure in Three Houses you'll find they did use white. I don't know why in this game the Church of Seros is highlighted in purple. It doesn't really make much sense to me at the moment. It's not clicking for me. Again, we've got Claude, we've got Dimitri, we've got Edelgard. So we know that that's the Lester guy, that's the Fargus guy, that's the Adrestia girl.
Hold, both of you. Someone's here. Another bandit.
Another. These people have been going through the. They've been in the trenches, because this is not the first bandit they've seen.
They're mistaking you for some common backwater thief. What cheek.
Yep, we definitely don't look like a bandit, considering we were literally sleeping on the ground, Arvel. How does Arvel switch up so quickly from, oh, look at you, you're such a poopy head, you're so stupid, to immediately, they're mistaking you for a thief. We're not a common backwater thief, we're an exceptionally stupid backwater thief. I mean, what?
Well, hold on there, I'm no bandit.
Solo mercenary at this point, not that I know, well, hang on. I don't know if we've linked up with anyone else if we're in some company, but I'd assume, hopefully, they're not forcing us to sleep out in the open.
Well, that makes everything better.
Okay.
A bandit would be far less out of place in these woods than a sellsword. What brings
I'd say
you
something
here?
about that being weird, but I can kind of see the I can kind of see the logic behind it. A sellsword probably wants to be found so that, or at least talked about to an extent, so that they can be hired for something. A bandit usually wants to go out into the woods so that the law can't catch up with them. Or in fact, the mercenaries, because sometimes people would hire mercenaries to go kill bandits. I mean, why wouldn't you? People saying, hey, you pay me, we'll go and fight some people. There's bandits out there. Sure and dandy.
We've no time for an interrogation. Our pursuers are closing in.
They're apparently being pursued, despite the fact that this is another point. It's fine to read, and this is kind of how it is with this deep dive, because yes, you can kind of read things on a surface level. On a surface level, this scene seems fine, but if you start looking deeply at it, You start really picking apart the words like you would with a book or anything like that. Which writing in a game should be as good as writing in a book. Why shouldn't it? They're both using words. The only difference is that this has stage directions. This has, this doesn't need to say the flowers are green. It will just show you the flowers are green. But there's no reason the writing shouldn't be up to snuff. It should be up to snuff. And if we analyze it in the way that we're doing now, looking at it like this, you get to see things. You get to see weird cracks like this. Stop plowing ahead, Claude, you're going to get us lost. Why does he care whether or not they're getting lost at the moment? We're apparently being pursued. Or pursuers are closing in. It doesn't matter about being lost, Dimitri. You're apparently being pursued by bandits. You don't know where you are. Keep running. Or pursuers are closing in. Why do you care about getting lost? I mean, if you have a set destination, sure. But we will later find out that they have come from a camp. So, they're not going to a particular location. They're trying to go to the village, yes, but, like, if you don't know where that is, you don't know where that is. You don't need to have this weird, sort of relaxed conversation.
Okay, new plan. I'll rely on my keen senses.
We're having this relaxed conversation when we're apparently being chased down by bandits to do God knows what to us. I mean, I don't know what they want to do with us. They presumably want to kill us, it seems. So, why are we just having this relaxed conversation, this relaxed little theme playing, lovely time? These guys are getting chased down.
I don't know who you people are or what you want, but I think introductions can wait. You clearly need every blade you can find, and my pockets have been feeling awfully light lately. What do you say?
Shez can apparently, barter to some extent. I mean, I'm not trying to turn it
Well,
awful,
since
but
you're here, do you mind stepping in and helping us chase off these scary bandits?
Don't worry about payment. You'll receive plenty of cover if we survive that.
This whole new get-up is it's because the New Game Plus. This isn't normal.
Oh, I missed that whole bit about. You've died a million times.
Yeah,
you went over that, right?
22 times, and
22
only told us
dead.
8 of them, which 5 of them were attacking monsters, and 3 of them were, well, effectively jumping off a cliff. Well, not effectively, literally jumping off a cliff.
Watch this! Let me show you a trick for dealing with heavily defended enemies.
Fun fact, I'm actually contractually obliged to play Edelgard here. If you switch to Shez right now, you wouldn't be able to kill the guy.
Well, yeah, we saw you weren't doing any damage past halfway.
Don't overstep, Edelgard.
Oh, it's Rory from Tears of the Kingdom.
No, that's great.
I suppose my turn has arrived.
Wait, what? No, you must switch to Dimitri.
Oh, that's the fun fact I was mentioning. You don't need to do it with the other 2.
Is it Claude time?
No, it's not.
Claude time.
You can play as them. You have to play as Edelgard.
This means that Edelgard is.
I'm a master of strategy, but
Well, I mean, what it means is that once again, as I said earlier on, we don't know. We know Claude's name. We heard Dimitri call him Claude.
me, I guess.
But Dimitri and Edelgard never introduced themselves.
Wait, really?
Yeah, we just knew them already.
Would be wise to move through the
We know
forest
them
and
from
take down the
Metal
strongholds as we go.
That kind of
Try and
implies
keep
to
an
me
eye on
that
who
they,
we're fighting, and
they
make
are
sure
just
we've got the
banking on
right
you having
person
played
leading
3
the charge
houses.
at the right time.
Yeah, I mean, I went over that earlier, but he went in rooms, which is why he was questioning stuff.
Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn who they're
God, she
Edelgard,
delivers things
yeah.
weirdly.
We will proceed as
They
They must know who they're
Like-
up against.
We must strive to perform to the best of our ability.
Let's try this. Let's see how this goes.
This is great because they actually instantly take the fortresses when they go into them.
It's supposed to showcase the mechanic. It's supposed to make it seem useful.
Let us crush their defenses.
Don't you really need it under the...
Not to worry over you too much, but do make sure to heal if you're hurt.
Of course, you've got Dark Creator Sword and all.
Yeah.
What shoddy defenses.
That is too big a sword to be using in
if
one
they're all
hand.
like this.
We have anime powers, Bradley. We can do whatever
This
we
will
want.
help secure our victory.
Position secured.
That ought to unravel their defenses. Enough of this strategy nonsense! Get out there and tear them up!
Ironic considering this is a Fire Emblem game.
Yeah, but it's a Warriors game as well.
Okay, how many thugs does this guy have?
Wait, are these all real people then?
What do you mean? These people we're killing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are
wouldn't
they
they
all like canonical?
What do you mean, are they all canonical?
Repent, foul bandits! The Knights of Ceros are here, and we'll cut you down for
I mean, are they all
terrorizing our
canonically there? Seems like, how many thugs does this guy have working for him anyway? If they had like 2 or 3 thugs, that wouldn't be like, oh man, how many people does he have working for him?
Over 200. No one's questioning it, so I guess it's pretty
Watch
normal.
out! They're gonna make a last-ditch
Wait,
effort to
level
rush
2?
our position.
Oh yeah, you said stats carry over. But not level. So can you just get infinitely strong by doing a million bajillion playthroughs? Order an all-out attack.
I've got this.
This is where you
Except you don't need to do that, you can beat him really easily.
Actually, while we're here, can we see Alois and Soldier?
Alois and Soldier, my 2 favourite characters.
Do you feel that?
Why are they in red?
Maybe you can channel it like you did in the other battle.
Guess the Knights of Ceros
Oh.
wear red.
Did you hear that? What? Maybe you can channel that power like you did in that other battle.
That power?
Yeah, the anime power. And since Olga said that other battle...
never should have taken this job.
Is it over?
I think so.
This is totally just the meme of... like...
Yeah.
the person putting a medal on themselves in front of them.
Isn't that Barack Obama?
Is it?
I'm pretty sure it's Barack Obama.
Huh.
I think that's the original meme. I'm not sure.
Hang on. You're seriously the Imperial Princess? The Crown Prince? And the
No need to
heir
act
to
so
the
surprised. I
Alliance?
mean, we do already know
Their names?
psychically 2 of their names.
Yes. And as the 3 of us are now in your debt, I think formal introductions are in order. My name is Edelgard
Knew that already, love.
Princess
Yeah,
of
we
the
knew your name was
Adrestian
Edelgard.
Empire.
I am Dmitri Alexandra Blathed, Crown Prince of the
Already
Holy
knew that
Kingdom
one?
of Fargus.
And I'm Claude von Regan, grandson of the leader of the
No,
Leicester
Dimitri
Alliance.
introduced you already.
Things looked grim there for a moment. Thanks to you, we put those bandits
Okay,
to
being
flight.
fair. So, Edelgard is the princess. Dimitri over here, he's the crown prince. So he's the crown prince. She's just the princess.
Yeah.
She didn't introduce herself as the crown princess or anything.
She also didn't introduce herself as only princess either.
Yeah.
Or sole princess or something like that, which would confirm... Well, obviously you're the heir then anyway, aren't you?
Which is strange because,
She is?
yeah, she's not the only princess, or rather, she had siblings, they're all dead. This is meta knowledge again, by the way, but, you know. She's not the only...
Well, it's 3 houses knowledge.
She's not the only
Is
princess.
that guy sweating, or is there a little thingy on our...
No,
oh, there's a little
thing.
thingy on our screen.
Little thing on our screen, so we ended up thinking Claude was sweating profusely.
But they do have like a sweating sprite where they've just got like one drip on their like cheek or something.
He's probably sweating because he knows we're doing his route.
He's like, oh no, all the scrutiny's going to be on me. Yeah, damn right it will be, Claude.
Let's be honest here. We have the Crown Prince, who doesn't have any siblings, so of course you're the Crown Prince. And we have the...
Which, funnily enough, we will later find out that he disinherited himself.
That's true.
So it's weird that he's actually introducing himself as the Crown Prince when
because he
isn't the heir in the first place.
And also he's the grandson of the leader, despite the fact that they bend no knee. So that got quickly Rad's point about it being...
Yeah, earlier when I was like, hey, why are they saying they're bending no knee when they have a leader? Like, if you've got a leader, you're bending the knee to the leader, aren't you? You're swearing your allegiance. You're saying, you are my leader. You're not like, well, you're my leader, but like, I'm not going to listen to you if I don't want it. Then they're not your leader.
Bit of a miracle we ran into you out
because you're
there,
not following
hey,
them.
I'll take
The
it.
opposite of leader is follower. If you're following, you're bending the knee.
Yeah.
So yeah, whoever else is in the Leicester Alliance is listening to this guy's granddad as their leader. Boast proudly of your heroic deeds.
I've picked tougher bandits than that out of my teeth. Those guys were nothing compared to how strong I want to end up.
I'd hope not.
That sounds weirdly...
I'd hope they weren't. I'd hope they weren't as strong as what you wanted to end up as, considering you just practically soloed them.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
I can see the ambition.
And even if we weren't playing New Game Plus, they do mention how powerful.
Whoa, Shez is really
so
strong.
powerful.
So strong.
Hang on.
Well, aren't they
Shut up,
an
Arvel.
unlikely trio? I wonder why those bandits
Arvel,
were
you got to
after
stop
them.
saying like you got to stop like putting the story on a platter and sliding it over to us like we're little cats that need to have food in our bowls, bro. Like, we know what's going on. You don't need to say, oh wow, they're an unlikely. Like, it confuses me every time they introduce characters and then in anything really where they introduce characters and they have some other character go like, whoa, aren't they interesting characters? It's like, dude, let me form my own opinion.
Still, it's no concern of ours.
It is funny, like, these are three of the most powerful people on the continent, and this dude goes like, well, you know, honestly, we're busy right now. It's like Rose Tico in Rise of Skywalker. She couldn't join on the adventure because she had homework.
What is with actually, now that you mention it, what is with an unlikely trio? I mean, it's unlikely that we'd meet them, but the three heads of state, or the three heirs to the heads of state, being an unlikely trio? Not so much. I'd probably assume nobility would stick around nobility. So it'd be more an unlikely trio if it was like Edelgard and then...
I mean, this is less nobility and more royalty.
Yeah, royalty got to stick together, you know? I mean, these are literally the only royal
Like,
heirs.
come on, you know how the game is played. They know how the game is played. They need to know who are going to be their peers when they take the throne.
Yeah.
So of course they're going to buddy up with each other. Because their relationship is going to colour the relationship of the countries to each other. Like, if Claude and Dimitri are always pissed off with each other, if Claude decided he was going to just like piss off Dimitri all day, then when they both take the throne, do you really think that Claude can ask for Fargus, that the Alliance can ask for Fargus's assistance and then expect to get it? Well, no. The guy at the top doesn't like Leicester because its head of state was a prat to him. So of course you want to be buddying up with these people so that you've got potential allies and good relations between your nations. Even if you don't like them personally, you would probably go out of your way to make a good impression just for that reason. Because having alliances and good relations with other countries is good for your country. And if you've got any bone in you at all of duty towards your nation, you're going to try and do that.
If you want any evidence for that, look no further than real life history. And if you think that's not evidence enough,
well, what actually is evidence other
evidence
than
enough?
actual history?
Now, collect your pay and be off before they get a
Are we going to get a very
idea and
funny
ask
scene
you
where
to join them.
they all go like, we'd like you to join us? Oh, there we go.
Shouldn't we have a bigger issue of asking why Arvel thinks that being employed by royalty would be a negative consequence?
Yeah.
Does he want us to jump off more cliffs, or does he want us to sleep on more mud ground, or...
Say, while I have you
Don't
here,
suppose you've ever heard of...
do you know where I can find Ramaya
Were we just at
Village?
Ramaya?
I took a wrong turn.
I thought she was
somewhere
going
along
to
the
start,
way.
doing an ad there, the way you went. Don't suppose you've heard of what she's going to offer them some services, like a laundromat or something? I don't know why I picked that, but...
A laundromat.
I'm looking for a band of hardened mercenaries who follow a man named Gerald. I hear rumors that's where they're camped.
Everyone has surnames in this, and all she could say was Gerald.
We've been looking for too.
Does no one know Gerald Eisner? Leader of Gerald's mercenaries? It reminds me a bit of the Grail mercenaries, you know what I mean?
What?
Except these are Gerald's mercenaries.
Isn't there a bigger problem with the fact that there's apparently rumours of... Well, I actually said this earlier on.
Oh, they'd be like celebrities. That'd be like really exciting if some legendary mercenaries were showing up at your like piss off little village.
I was going to say that I was saying this earlier on that I could kind of agree with what Edelgard said earlier, because she said that she'd claimed that the mercenaries. It's strange for us to see a sellsword out here. I'd expect a bandit, but why is a sellsword just in the middle of nowhere? That's implying that sellswords, and I agreed with her, rightfully. Why would you see a sellsword? They have to do business. You're not going to find business out, out in some forest. No one's going to, the rabbits aren't going to hire you. So...
Yeah, you would have to go to civilizations.
But if you're in a civilization, chances are people are going to start saying something about you. I mean, if Gerald's got all these rumours about him but no one can actually find him, how is he so legendary? I mean, yeah, he doesn't fumble any goes, I suppose. So is he like a limited time offer thing?
If he just happens to show up at your place, it's like, hooray! Gerald's it. Does he just wander about?
He just wanders about and then, it's a lucky prize.
Does anyone need, literally the best mercenary on the continent?
Lucky prize, you just go under London Bridge and you see spray painted on one of the things, there's a fucking URL code, and if you put it in, it gives you a discount on Amazon or something, and it's like, what? And that's literally just the Geralt mercenaries. If you go out and you find the legendary mercenaries, they're just hiding out in some camp somewhere.
That ring a bell, Edelgard? I don't remember hearing anything about
How?
names.
They're legendary.
The name sounds correct, at least.
The name sounds correct, at least.
Gerald's too smart to get smoked out by a bunch of rumors.
Don't worry, he doesn't need to be smoked out by a bunch of rumors.
Bro, he's not hiding.
So is
from you? Do you think he's hiding from you?
Yeah, he's hiding from someone who he trashed 6 months ago.
He doesn't know this person. So imagine he's just someone's coming after him and he's looking behind. He's like, that person's following me. And it's just some dude who wants to be like, hey, we really need your help, Gerald.
Well, as I said, it's a premium discount. If you can find him, you get his services.
He's like, go away, I don't want to work for
in
you.
Any case,
you look
we
like a
won't
scrub.
Find our own 2 feet in all this dark. We should return to camp.
Sorry, did
and
we
get our
fight that
bearings
entire
before...
fight in pitch black darkness? Because before and after we're in the dark. If you say, oh, well, the bandits might have had torches, why didn't we pick up the torches?
Also, in the distance beyond yon shed seems to be a pyre.
Edelgard, turn around.
Edelgard, turn around. There's a pyre behind you. We can pick up some sticks and
Hello there, house leaders. Hello, brave mercenaries.
Hello, fellow kids.
Wait,
oh
Alois can see in the dark?
Right.
He just saw 4 individuals who are probably
You know what's funny? That comes immediately after that previous one.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, we won't be able to find our feet in this
interrupted
dark.
her. He interrupted her.
And he was like, yo, people in the distance who I can make out perfectly well.
This guy's scary. I don't like him.
What do you think he's actually? Do you think he's hiding on a? Do you think he's hiding a crest of Regan or something?
He's got some perks in something. I don't know what he's doing.
At least he's got a sensible fit though.
Who's that person on the left though?
Look, he's even got chainmail underneath.
Yeah, that's actually a good outfit. Fair enough. What's with the person in the back though, and why weren't they involved in the fight? Why did we have those red armored guys? That's Soldier.
Yeah, that's Soldier.
Ah.
And I insist you accompany
He
us.
completely covered that other guy. I thought.
I actually thought there were two dudes. There was one dude, but there's two dudes.
Yeah. I didn't notice the extra hand.
Yes, you.
Who, me?
You heard the man. We'll wait out the night together and make for the village in the morning.
In the mud.
In the mud.
It's a great plan, especially if you want to get paid, as we're a tiny bit short on pocket change at the moment.
I mean, that makes sense. Why would you bring loads of cash with you to a training mission?
But that does make a bit more. That does raise a question of like, the bandits they didn't even go after the jingle jangle of money. I guess they were expecting that they could take them as a hostage, and then, Then again, I'm pretty sure one of the bandits said, "Oh, if I don't kill at least one of them," that sounds a bit suspicious.
Yes. And those
Who hired you?
No. Geralt's mercenaries. Geralt's band is...
Yeah, Geralt's band they're different.
They do a lot of good songs, though, to be fair.
Yeah. But Costas, do you mind letting us know who hired you, bandits, mind you, to murder all 3 heads of state?
Yeah, whoever did that would die.
Like, imagine one of those bandits just blabs. The Knights of Seros just take them aside. They go, "All right, you're going to tell us who hired you." They're just like, "Oh, it was this like scary guy." Like, what?
Who's this scary guy who told us to kill all the heads of state? Like, that's a thing that anyone can do.
They may be in Ramire village tonight, but there's no telling when they'll move on. If you come back to our camp, we have maps that may help you get one step
How?
ahead
You don't know where they're going to go.
Yeah, it's not a Zelda map, is it?
He's like, "Oh, well, we know that they're..."
Like, you need a compass for the other things to be highlighted on the map, bro.
Well, they must not have the boomerang yet, so they can't go to Zora's domain.
This is clearly the wisest course of action. Not to mention that I would enjoy conversing with you further. But of course, the choice is yours.
Go with them, decline the offer.
I mean, the game obviously wants me to go with them, but I
go with them.
What does this mean then?
Trust me, I don't want to go either. But there's little sense in denying the wishes of 3 noble scions. Let's play along for now.
Let me rewrite that in 3 words. But thou must.
Yep.
All right.
Just for the night. We're just going to have a sleepover.
Perfect. Then might I borrow you for a moment after we reach camp? There's a matter we must speak about. Nothing alarming, I promise you.
Right then, so off we go?
But, if I may, did I hear you mention a Gerald earlier?
Yes. Do you know him? He heads up a pretty elite band of mercenaries, so I imagine his name has spread all over.
Not enough that they know his surname.
Not enough that people can actually find him reliably.
Hey, bro!
Mercenaries, is it? No, it can't be him.
Alois, I don't know why you're saying this when... Look, I'm just asking, how many Geralt Eisners who are really well known and really strong could there possibly be? I think it would be more of a coincidence if a Geralt Eisner... Because, do we take Shez at her word and say that everyone knows the name Geralt Eisner? I imagine his name has spread over all of Fodlan by now.
No, apparently everyone just knows it by Geralt's mercenaries. I nearly said Geralt's band, sorry.
Well,
what is the person on... Is that Claude? What is he holding? He's holding nothing.
I think he's trying to
He looks
hold
like
his
he's
hip.
about to grab Alois's profile.
Don't steal it, don't.
Claude, no!
He's going to pickpocket him.
He's going to throw it like...
After all, if I don't finish my assigned tasks, I'm mission
What a shame.
the point.
Yeah, absolute shambles of a joke.
I have to feel for the
translators.
Feel for the localizers because like translating jokes is really hard in the first place.
Absolutely.
Like I'm willing to throw them a pass on that one because it's like you got to somehow stick a joke in there because obviously a joke is needed here. You can't do this scene without a joke because it's clearly he makes a bad joke. Shez goes like, "Oh, that was a rubbish joke," deadpans, and then Alois goes like, "Oh, come on, this was the joke." Like, so of course you have to put a joke in there, but then how do you put a joke in there? It does make me wonder what he says in Japanese, though.
Do you know what makes me wonder?
What?
Why's that guy behind him just death staring off into the distance?
He's watching Claude so that Claude doesn't steal Alois's profile pic.
Fair enough.
That's our Alois. Come on, let's get moving before he...
Yeah, no, now that you've drawn attention to his hand, it's just not on his hip. It's kind of...
it's you know that awkward thing where you don't like... You're doing a photo with someone, but you put your hand around their shoulder, but you just like have your hand hovering over their shoulder.
Yeah.
It's like that, but it's his own hip.
Yeah. Something's wrong with that.
Rightio. Who do we investigate first?
Go.
Yo, he was Slav squatting over there.
Yeah, what was going on there?
Western Barnabas territory.
Good to
Who's
know.
Barnabas?
Whoa, hold on. Before we do anything else, those are massive.
No, come over here.
My apologies, Alois.
Wait, come here, you.
Oh, we finally found a torch.
I find it funny that like he's got the. This is gonna sound so bad.
Go on.
His armor is like, if we're talking the leg and hip armor.
Yeah.
He's got the leg and hip armor of like an anime girl.
Oh yeah, a little mini skirt, and then
he's got a mini skirt, and he's got the big thigh high booties, and then there's a little
gap. Yeah.
A little bit of a gap. It's like, why is that bit unprotected?
He's just giving a little tease to the enemy, I suppose.
If I'm honest.
Oh wait, wrong game.
3 young people.
3 young people.
Oh no, sorry, it says 3 houses down.
Is that the next game?
3.
No,
the next game's Fortune's Weave. Shout out to Fortune's Weave.
Shout out Fortune's Weave. You'll find other students, teachers, and even members of the Knights of Seiros here at this camp. Annual outdoor activity.
Annual outdoor activity. Carried out at the beginning of the academy school year. What is this activity?
You can see his chainmail on his profile pic. It's weird.
True, yeah.
It's got like, it's in arrows. It looks like a sweater.
Yeah, that is weird. Band of brigands. Oh,
brigands. The weird thing is they were mercenaries.
Yeah.
Because they were hired. To fight someone.
I guess they thought they could branch out. They're sort of.
You've got a side hustle of being a
side
mercenary as well as being a banditing. Alas, I cannot keep you all to myself. This is a great opportunity to bond with your rescuees. Why would you say that in the first place?
That is a hearty pail. Do you see that?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's a big pail. Like that well? Good well.
Well.
Let's look at some of the other textures. Oh no, we've got this weird barrel that's only one way, see-through. Does anyone else see that? That barrel doesn't have an inside.
Oh my god. That's so weird.
I just don't get it.
I just don't get it.
And it's also half in the ground. I think we can find like another barrel somewhere around here. There it is.
Yeah, the scenery's also important, I suppose.
That's bizarre. Wait, I think the
because it is a form of storytelling as well.
Is the shield a part of the same texture?
It must be, because the barrel and shield are also in the ground. We've got some crossbows here next to a character who doesn't use bows. Actually, come to think of it, we have crossbows here in a series in a Fire Emblem setting that doesn't have crossbows.
Ah.
Like, we had them in Radiant Dawn, that's fine, but this game didn't have crossbows in it.
I wonder what else we can find.
And we've got a sword on a blacksmith's anvil right next to the character who uses bows.
Anvils are heavy. Who the hell put this out here for no reason?
Well, it's next to Claude. So it implies it's Claude's thing. Which is weird, because he uses bows. And the bows are over next to Edelgard. What the hell are those?
That's massive.
Super halberds for
that halberd,
when you're on a horse.
That's definitely like that's a lance. That's got to be at least like
actually a riding lance.
That's got to be like 4 meters tall or something.
Hey there.
Appreciate when I thought he was trying to get a hug there. For a second.
Calm down.
It's fine.
Thanks.
I'm European. It's not weird.
He's not European. He's Leicester. And
He's a Leicesterite. Alois told me not to pay you personally. I guess they want to handle it as a church thing. Sorry about that. I thought that out of the corner of my eye, I thought it said "Damn Alois."
Damn Alois.
Damn Alois, not letting me have my payday. As long as I get paid, I don't care who's handling over the coin. You're definitely a mercenary, all right.
Speaking
talk
of
to the others here at the camp. I can tell you a little bit about the students in my Golden Deer house.
Well, buckle in, everyone, because we've got a lot to go through.
Buckle in, duckies.
Here's our first introduction to all these characters. So, as I said earlier, introductions matter.
Yeah, first impressions are massively important. If your character comes in acting like a dick, but then it turns out that they're really gentle and kind afterwards, at the very least, it's going to take a while for you to think, oh well, this person isn't a dick, because the very first thing you see is them being a dick. So you kind of have to work your way out of that, and then after the fact, you also have to explain why is the kind, gentle character being a dick at the start. Like, you have to explain that because they're acting out of character now. That's the long and the short of it, isn't it? You want the first impression to be them in character, so you can kind of assume as a viewer or reader or player or whatever. I'll just say reader. You can assume as a reader that the first impression is in character.
Of course, in high heels.
Of course he's in high heels. He's an archer.
Nah.
So you'd be taller so you can see over everyone's head.
Oh. Well.
I don't know if that's a thing. That's probably just a part of his character design.
Nah, Rad's on something there, I reckon. He's on something.
Who, me? I'm more curious about
This
you
is twice that
personally.
look at support. Look at support. Leader's acumen. This is twice they can't. They don't know what to call the head.
Is it Prince's acumen or King's acumen and Emperor's acumen?
Yeah, literally. When we go over to them, I'm pretty sure it's like Emperor or it's like Emperor and King. What? Leader? Can we have something more descriptive? Maybe Grand Duke or something like that. You know, you can use words like
that would work. Yeah, that would probably work. Because Gloucester has a count.
If you don't have
doesn't
anything better to do, I'd be glad to have you join us.
So he still hasn't said anything. Oh yeah, he's Duke Regan. Maybe it could have just been Duke's act. Doesn't Duke class as higher than Count in the first place?
Yeah, for anyone who's interested, it's the scaling of
the power scaling.
The power scaling of
authority, power. That is in this case
of nobility is Baron is the lowest. Going from lowest to highest, it's Baron, then Viscount, then Count, Earl. They're both the same thing, really, similar sort of status, and then Marquis, and then Duke at the top. That's why
where does Margrave sit in all of that?
Margrave, I think, is
that like
variation of Marquis. I believe it's another.
Yeah, he said it sounds close enough.
Correct me if I'm wrong, anyone. You know, I mean, I don't know everything. Yeah, Claude just basically.
Yeah, we don't mind eating crow. We've got plenty of seasoning for it.
Yeah, I love eating with crows. I'm a big fan of crows.
Have you met him yet? At first, I thought he was real serious.
So the very first line we get about Lawrence is that he is not serious and a snickerty.
Yeah.
He is not, because he said at first I thought he was. So in reality, underneath he gives the impression of serious and persnickety, but underneath that he is definitely not serious or persnickety.
He kind of looks like it as well, though. I can see why he would. Look at him. He looks like he's going to be.
That cut is so awful, bro.
Mate.
It's the triangle.
Whatever you have to do to your barber.
He's got a scalene triangle. No, wait. I think that might be right angle. He's got a right angle triangle on his forehead.
That is a right angle. Whatever you need to do to your barber, get a good lawyer. He'll get you off. But yeah, going back to Claude for a second. He barely said anything about himself. He just fails to
Well, yeah.
This is
if we use meta knowledge, but even if we don't use meta knowledge, we can say it's a little bizarre for someone to be asked about themselves and they deflect.
Yeah.
So it is either the case that he's rather shy, which he's clearly not because he's the most outgoing of the three, or he doesn't like to talk about himself for one reason or another, either because he's keeping secrets, but for his own gain, or because he feels shame about something. But yeah, he's definitely doing it deliberately.
Yep. Anyway, back to Nobleman over here.
But that image shattered pretty quick once I noticed him chatting up
so he's a serial flirt.
Yeah. This guy flirts with everyone, and that's probably not going to end well considering the cut, but you know. Oh, well.
So he comes across as serious and persnickety, but actually he's a skirt chaser.
The only
there's another Duke.
Yep.
Seems like she had a pretty cushy life.
I think it's Count Cordelia,
Count
Gloucester, Count Cordelia, and then it's Duke Goneril, Duke Regan, and Mar. Like, is it
Margrave Edmund? I feel like it is.
Yeah, Margrave Edmund, I think, probably.
Okay, so she's pampered and spoiled.
She's a delicate flower, apparently.
And she's the only daughter of Duke Goneril. Yeah. That doesn't mean that she's the only child. In fact, it implies that there's at least a son. At least one son. Because he said the only daughter of. Not the only child of.
Which means she's gotten into the habit of slacking off and making other people
likely the younger sibling, then.
Steady on. Yeah, so... Lightning Bound.
Lightning Bound. Fighter, preferred class, brigand. There's something funny about that, I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's weird.
When I grow up, I want to be a thief.
Crests, we haven't... especially considering Alois literally referred to them as a band of brigands. Really using that exact same wording. Minor Crest of Goneril.
Level 1. Is it like when you get a level 2, is it like unlocking a new form of Super Saiyan? You just train it and then you
How do you train a crest? Isn't it supposed to be in the blood? You should don't
do we
eat
even know
cheeseburgers.
Do we know anything about them yet?
They said that I think Arvel said in the map that 3 crests? What's going on here?
That's our first mention of crests?
Yep.
So without meta knowledge, you're just high and dry.
Yep.
Just listening to these people waffle about crests and not knowing what the hell they're talking about.
Also, like, more than half of these people have crests. I mean, you know. What are we talking about in terms of, how many crests do we have? More than half of these people have crests. You know?
Yeah, that is true. That is very true. So Lawrence has a crest, Claude has a crest, Hilda has a crest. So 5 for 6 of people because Alois doesn't, right? Not that we know, but he doesn't. So 5 for 6 people we've seen here have crests. They are not that rare.
He's a pretty friendly
Raphael's
guy.
helping out the ratio
nice
there.
If he talked about something other than muscles.
Yeah. He kind of gives a friendly impression just to his face alone.
His sprite is very, very good for. Yeah, I'm
and you also get the fact that he is a very muscular and talks about muscles very often because look at the guy. His
action is pure brawn.
His shirt is straining like Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man holding the train.
Let me ask the question how that top button's supposed to do anything.
What? Because there's no hole for it to go in?
Yeah.
It's also on the wrong side. Oh, no, wait, it's not on the wrong side, and I'm a Dumby.
He comes from a merchant family, but his parents died in an accident. He's had it pretty
So that his sprite actually has not just a smile, but a pretty warm one.
Yeah.
Says something about his character.
Absolutely. Despite everything he's been through, it's a chill dude.
Chill dude, he's got a positive outlook.
Unbending
spirit.
Damn. What a goat.
He's hanging in there.
Don't ever treat her like a child. I made that mistake earlier and she nearly took my head off.
Figuratively or literally?
You have to question in this.
But she's clearly the youngest out of this year's students, so I don't get what the big deal is. Just another
we don't know it yet.
That's a bit harsh to say that immediately, isn't it?
I mean, just going for the first thing, we don't know this yet because we haven't looked at them, but like Petra is literally the same age as her. Like she's 15. She's like a couple months older than her. What do you mean clearly the youngest?
She certainly looks the youngest.
She looks the youngest, don't get me wrong, but like...
Her only competition, I'd say, is Annette, but no one ever brings that up. It's weird.
Just another pampered noble, I guess. Calm down.
She has a crest as well. She also has Cursed Expulsion.
Also, I love how he says, just another pampered noble, I guess. Which...
It's very negative.
It's very negative, and I find it funny because...
Because of Hilda?
Not because of Hilda, because of Lawrence. At first I thought he was real serious and persnickety. But that ain't shattered once I noticed him chatting up every guy. He seems... I mean, shattered is pretty negative, but like other than that, he's being pretty positive towards the flirt behaviour, you know. He seems like he's almost propping Lawrence up for being, he's that bloke, he's chatting up all the ladies.
Maybe he's just sore about having his head nearly taken off.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, maybe. Cursed Expulsion. Unsought power.
Virtuoso. These are some weird ass names.
Which is quite funny, actually. Now that we mention about the profiles, because look at Lysithea. She's looking at us too, smiling as well.
I mean, they're kind of all smiling.
Yeah.
Except Marianne, maybe.
Ignatz likes the great outdoors. Definitely more than the rest of us, anyway. He's the second son of a merchant family, but says he wants to be a knight. He doesn't really seem suited for it, though. Maybe his parents are making him do it.
Such meta-knowledge there.
Claude's either an arsehole or he has meta-knowledge and is an arsehole.
Like, yes, that's actually true, but the weird thing is, it's not like his growths or anything are any worse than anyone else's. So it's just that Claude is... So it's not the kind of thing that is supposed to be known in canon. But Claude is just saying that because he's assuming that we've played Three Houses and that we've played... that we had Ignatz on our team so that we could be like, check his supports, his parents are making him be a knight. That's literally the only reason why. It doesn't make any sense for him to say this early on, especially since you can and will learn in his supports in this game. Oh, my parents are making me do it. My parents are making me be a knight. So why are you preempting that his arc like that? Like, we're not supposed to know that yet. It's supposed to be a kind of a mystery of, why does he seem like he wants to be a painter, but he's also being a knight, and then you learn that, and it's like, it all makes sense now. We've had that taken away from us immediately.
Yeah.
But then maybe you think, because we're supposed to have played Three Houses. Well, then why are we retracing that arc in his supports in this game? What's the point of that? Why did you just go? Why play this just to go over that arc again? Why not do something different?
Also, does anyone else know Dreamer's paintbrush as a skill is just some like guy punching? You know, like what is that?
It looks like. I don't know why I'm thinking of this, but it looks like how Goku killed King Piccolo.
Yeah.
Where he Kamehamehas out of the ground and then he's like flies through him with his fist out.
Yeah, he's doing a Dragon Fist or something now. I don't know what's that about. Also, he has a watchful eye.
Slightly increases the crit rate of what? Of strong attacks. Okay. Send enemies flying to splatter the ground with a small amount of paint. Enemies that step in the paint and go elemental damage matching its colour. That is a hilarious move.
Is this a failed audition for like Kirby's Power Paintbrush? What are we doing here? Especially consider, imagine running Ignatz and having Ignatz and being like, he's really good, and then you play this game, and it's just here saying, God, he's shit. He's so
balls at being
like genuinely. I'd rather be fighting against a carrot.
Would you get me an L? I want to see what he said again.
Ignatz likes the great outdoors. Definitely more than the rest of us, anyway. He's the second son of a merchant family, but says
that's what I mean. He said he doesn't really seem suited for it.
Yeah.
If he said like his heart doesn't seem in it to me though, then that's one thing. But he's explicitly calling out for him being bad at being a knight.
Yeah.
So he's saying he's a bad fighter.
He's a bad fighter, or he's a bad.
Which is weird because look at his stats.
Shit. Yeah, his stats are fine.
His stats are fine.
Like, come on, Claude.
but again, meta knowledge. His strength stat is the same as yours. What's his dex stat?
His dex stat's one lower.
One
like,
lower,
on,
and he's saying, "Oh, this guy sucks."
Claude, Claude, what are you talking about?
He
has better res than you.
He hasn't got an epic 11 dex like me though.
He's got better res than you. Like, this guy's a supremacist on dex stats apparently.
Oh, Marianne? She's Margrave Edmund's daughter, but that's all I know about her. She doesn't interact with the other students at all. I'll admit, she intrigues me.
She's a loner.
Yeah. She intrigues me.
She is notably the only person not smiling.
Yep.
Which, you know, actually fits with her being... Oh, she's interacting with another student. That's strange. Off in the background, like, right over to the right of Shez.
Brad
the
says it
blue-haired
right there.
person.
She's talking to Lysithea. Guess she doesn't treat her like a child.
Maybe she did, and she's just quietly like chewing her ass.
Yeah, she's just completely going at her there. She's. Oof.
You're both pretty frank too. I just hope you're not as obsessed with saving money as she is.
How did you learn that in the scant few days that you've been with Leone? Like, is she that obsessed with saving money?
She walks up to you and says, I want to save money, I want to save more money, I want to save more money.
Like, where did you have tea with her and then she started rooting around behind the sofa and then you tried it and you were like, what are you doing? She's like, I'm just looking for, like, change.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find some change. She's like, wait, can I save this for later?
I get that she does say, like, oh, I've been using the cooking oil to wash my hair.
Yeah,
Let's not get started on that overly. Oh, look, she's got an incredible 11 dex. I guess you must be good at fighting.
I think Claude would appreciate her. He thinks she's fine. He thinks she's fine. Wait, actually, come to think of it, that's a bit.
Oh, rubbish dex stat.
She intrigues him. She intrigues him. He's going to go up to her and be like, you intrigue me with how shit you are.
The classical Gordon Ramsay move.
Yeah, so Claude's given us a great impression.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Calm down and jump scare. Claude's given us a great impression of how little he seems to care for the others. I mean, he basically... Wait, let's actually tally up.
We only had 2 bits of dialogue for each.
No, but to be fair... I say to be fair too much, but... Come on. He said... Who did he chew out here? Didn't talk about himself. Said, oi, Lawrence is a skirt chaser, let's go. Chewed out Hilda. Said, oh, she's living it up, cushy life. Said, Raphael, he's a solid don. Lysithea, just another pampered noble, hate her. Ignatz, he's crap.
He sucks at fighting.
Marianne,
he's bad at fighting, actually.
Marianne, yeah, I mean, she's interesting. I don't know what her deal is.
She intrigues me.
Leone, oh, she's just some cheapskate. I don't know what's wrong with her. What? Like half of them, he's just been.
He's
very
a bit
negative.
harsh. He's been a bit harsh. Which also tells us a bit about him, of course. Yeah. It tells us that he doesn't have a very high impression of the people in his house.
Haven't you noticed the weird, like, green outline on his body?
Green outline?
Yeah, look at. Do you see that on like the?
Oh wait, actually I do. That's crazy.
Green screen Claude. Well, we'll go through each of the house leaders and then talk to everyone else because.
Are you sure we should do it that way? Like, why don't we talk to the Golden Deers right now while we remember what
fair
Claude was
enough.
saying?
Yeah, let's do it that. I was just thinking because they're big and glowy and they're interesting me because they have a big thing over their head.
Oh yeah, and you're probably supposed to go at them, which is weird because you know, this half of the time this game is like, you remember this from 3 houses, right? And then half of it's like, if you don't remember this from 3 houses. You're not supposed to know it from 3 houses because we're going to tell you it all over again.
She also has the green outline.
I think they have a shell shading. I think they have a shell say. She sells seashells by the seesaw. Oh no! I failed the vibe check. Hey, aren't you that merc who helped out Claude and the others? That is impressive for her to have recognised, considering she never saw her. I'm actually gunning to be a mercenary myself. That's why I enrolled at the Officers' Academy.
Well, we have similar orange outfits. Maybe orange is the colour of mercenaries.
Encourage her dreams already.
Should I? Can't see what that is.
This line of arc isn't easy. I only got into it because I had no other choice. I know the risks and accept them. I'm going to work myself to the bone so I can be just as strong as the captain someday. And conveniently, she didn't say Captain
Geralt,
because that would have started a bit of a tiz-was between these two. It's like, wait, Captain Geralt, I actually want to kill his best soldier.
Kill him.
I want to kill his best fighter. Actually, no, wait, she said take revenge on... So, yeah, she wants to kill him too.
Yeah.
She actually wants to kill...
Yeah, there would be some serious beef
Jesus
between
Christ.
these two.
It's a good thing she didn't say Geralt.
Yep, good.
It's a good thing that Shez didn't go like, oh, the captain, who's that? Captain Geralt of Geralt's mercenaries. He's the best mercenary on the continent. Geralt, I want to kill him. Do you know where he is? Well, you just said I don't want. You just said you want to kill him. I'm not going to tell him where you. I'm not going to tell you where he is now, am I? The famed mercenary.
It is you.
The famed mercenary of the woods, who stepped in unbidden to aid Claude. As the noble representative of the Leicester Alliance, I must offer you my thanks. The noble representative. Okay, so Hilda's here, she's a noble. Lysithia's here, she's a noble. Just another pampered noble, I guess. Marianne here, she's a noble. Yep. So that's 3 other nobles off the top of my head. And Claude, so that's 4. 4 out of 8 of these people are nobles, and you're calling yourself the noble representative of the Leicester Alliance.
Brother, your account, you're literally tying with Lysithia for the least important noble here. Maybe he's just trying to rizz me up. I mean, I am a woman, so... And he seems to be a bit of...
He does that when you're a bloke. It doesn't count. He does that when you're a bloke.
True.
You can't say it's a... Oh, I thought it was House Regan who represented... On the surface, yeah, but the reality of the thing is quite different. Oh, no, wait, he's smiling. He's not...
Yeah.
He's not sweating, so this is genuinely what he believes then. Yep. The one who bears the future of Leicester on his shoulders is none other than myself. After all, I am Lawrence Hellman Gloucester.
Hellman is a wild name. I don't know what... I don't actually know the etymology of Hellman. Is that a real name?
All I can think of is the mayonnaise. I don't like that. I don't like mayonnaise to begin with. Oh, man.
Random anecdote.
What? What's wrong with that?
I don't know. No, nothing's wrong with it. It's just...
Oh, hey, you the mercenary able to claw out that little jam?
Speaking of mayonnaise, we've got jam now.
I would expect them to have jam. Jam's made by anyone who gets fruit ever.
Yep, true.
Because it's just a way of preserving it.
Yep.
And then you can spread it on toast and it's like, oh, yeah, boy.
Bodybuilding.
Her just super strong, so I was picturing you as one of those huge bodybuilder. What do you think? She's Abby from Last of Us?
I mean...
She's an anime character. She has to be stick thin.
Bodybuilding as well? Like, where's the...
Oh, wait, bodybuilders in Fodlan then.
Yep, bodybuilding's a profession. Raphael, maybe you should consider a career change. Just saying, you can make it as a bodybuilder.
Yeah, you could be a great bodybuilder, bro. It's something that... Look, here's another thing about meta-knowledge, right? If we look over at Raphael and Ignatz right now, we know that they're quite good friends in 3 houses. Mm-hmm. So, this is consistent. Over there, that is not quite as consistent. Lysithia and Marianne aren't, like, joined at the hip or anything. So it's really weird to introduce them together.
Yep.
Because you're setting the impression, you're setting the precedent that these two are close and talk to each other quite a lot. It's like, you know, that happens. If 2 characters are introduced together, you assume that they know each other and probably pretty well.
Yep.
Because you're setting up their relationship as friends, or whatever their relationship is. You're setting that relationship up as an important part of their character. Yep. Because it's something that you should know the moment you meet them, that they are friends with this person. So it's an important part of Marianne's character that she's Lysithia's buddy, and vice versa.
Yep.
Sorry to disappoint, I'm just your average gal. Too average if you ask me. Talk about a letdown. Bro! Oh, come on, I'm just joking. You're pretty easy to talk to, so I couldn't help myself. When someone's easy to talk to, you tease them?
Yeah.
Hilda, you're low-key kind of weird. Let me just, like, upfront that. Anyways, thanks for helping Claude out. We can't escape it. It's in Tyrion Cuthbert. It's in 3 Hopes. Can't escape from Anyways.
No, I mean, we can definitely escape from Anyways in Tyrion Cuthbert. Bring that second... Yeah, because... Bring that update out, damn it.
Yeah, we want to play the original version. We were halfway through it. Can I help you?
Lysithia's voice was way lower than it should have been, I swear.
It might have been Marianne's. Oh wait, hers is even higher.
Yeah, hers is in high.
I thought so funny that the voice actress for Marianne is the only English voice actress for Jam Caradaberry from Guilty Gear. So when she does come back in Strive, chances are pretty good that Marianne's voice actress is going to voice her again.
That would be very strange.
That would be so funny to me, because she's like the polar opposite of Marianne.
Yeah, true.
You're that mercenary everyone's talking about. Sheds, was it? You're not attempting to curry favour with children of the nobility in pursuit of some nefarious aim, are you? Well, that's
an
incredible.
That's incredible allegations to throw around.
Are you
Jesus.
Are you calling Shez a nonce?
Am I actually getting nonce allegations thrown at me this early in the evening? Like, what is going on?
What on earth?
Part 1.
Part 1.
Lysithia. That's crazy.
Lysithia asks if you're a nonce. Now, imagine we called Shez Pete.
Petey, what's going on?
I was just saying. I was just helping out some strangers. Still, it's always good for a merc to have folks like that in her debt.
Wait, why did Marianne like that? I'm actually, like, I'm trying to keep this, I'm trying to be the professional one here, but I cannot fathom why. Why did Marianne like that?
Keep her guessing.
She was like, "Oh damn, that was what a rebuttal. Hit that, yes."
Keep her guessing doesn't fit what she just said there.
Yeah.
No, I was just helping out some strangers. Still, it's always good for a merc to have foes like that in her debt. Oh, is that the part of it? Because what Lysithia is actually saying there is, are you trying to get into our wallets?
Yeah.
And so you hit her with, no, I was helping some strangers, but it's nice to have people in debt with you who have big wallets.
Which, to be fair, we've done a shit job of getting paid.
Well, I mean, to be fair, which is quickly becoming a catchphrase.
Yeah, this is the catchphrase. We should just put that as like the.
To be fair,
we should put that. That should be in the.
It'll be our first emote when we get emotes.
Keywords. To be fair, if you wanna look up our videos, try
to be fair.
Try stream to be fair. You'll get it. Boom.
Not me. That's weird. That was weird. What a weird exchange. Okay, so I see. And you think our mercenary friend is someone worthy of trust, Marianne? What? So Lysithia is trying to get Marianne out of her shell, maybe? Because okay, so they've been introduced together, so they probably know each other. Lysithia hits the, hey, Marianne, what do you think? Marianne goes like, what, me? like she's a super shy individual who doesn't like talking very much. And then Lysithia hits the, well, either way, we need to be going. We're busy. They're going to stand perfectly still the whole time, but, you know, what can you do? That was a harsh voice crack. Hey, you're a new face. Are you a student from one of the other houses? Raphael, I want you to have a look at this person's outfit. Because unlike Burling's mercenaries, the students of the Officers Academy do in fact seem to have a uniform. As ununiform as it is. They're all wearing gold on black with white underclothes. They're all clearly in the same style. Like, they're in the same style enough that you can still, any bozo looks at these characters and says, oh, they're from the same spot, they're wearing the same stuff. Right? Because, there's the same kind of imagery on them, like the embroidery on his waistcoat there. The pants all look very similar, even though they're different lengths and styles. The shoes, very similar. The fact that they're all wearing shirts underneath, even though there's modifications like this guy not having a waistcoat on and having his sleeves rolled up. They've all got, quite a few of them have dress swords as well, even though on Raphael it looks more like a dress sting. You must be the mercenary we've been hearing so much about. We just got here with the only people who knew about Shez. Word travels so damn fast. It's unreal. What was your name?
Have they got a group chat?
Yeah, they've got a WhatsApp group chat.
Out here all texting.
Tell them your name. Keep it hush hush. It's not important. Anyway, what house are you guys with? We're in Claude's house, the Golden Deer, but we're just regular old common folk. There is nothing regular or old about being common folk in Garreg Mach.
Yep, true.
I don't know why you're saying it like that. Due to the nature of Leicester, we have more students from the commoner class than the other houses.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Really?
Wait, who are the only commoners here? Leonie,
Ignatz,
and Raphael. And then let's count up in the other ones. So Petra's considered a noble, Dorothea's considered a noble, and I think that's it for Adrestia, isn't it?
They're not... wrong way around.
Commoner. They're both considered commoners, though.
Yeah.
Which we'll get into the Bridget thing later.
And then, for some reason, Mercedes, Ash, and I think that's it. So I think it's just one more. So technically, they're right.
It's funny to say due to the nature of Leicester.
Yeah, it is.
I'd imagine you're a commoner yourself, what with being a mercenary and all. So it is. So in this verse, it is likely that you are a commoner if you're a mercenary.
It's kind of weird because it implies that there's more. Leicester's an alliance of nobles, right?
Yeah.
So it implies there's going to be more nobles there in general. I mean, it doesn't really imply it, but I mean, it usually treats it as though they have a lot of nobles, a lot of separate noble houses.
Yeah.
Which you'd expect would then mean there's more nobles getting educations. But
yeah,
it ends up being that the wealth is more evenly distributed because there's mercenaries and stuff.
It is a little strange.
And there's Leonie.
Which,
how did she get in? I don't know. She kind of explains it away with, oh, we just pitched in. The village pitched in.
Everyone in the village pitched in.
What? Huh?
She started a GoFundMe.
She started a GoFundMe, wow. Well, that's the Golden Deers, so these are the people we'll be hanging out with the most.
Yeah, so it makes sense to me.
Here's this
Have
guy.
you heard of the three houses?
Well met.
You know about the three houses at the Officers Academy? I only ask because you seem a little bit dense. No offense.
And you seem like a little bit of a prick.
Who the hell starts a conversation when you look like an idiot?
This guy is a... This guy's a prick.
Dude, seriously. Anyway, you've got the Black Eagle House, which he anywayed that away.
Anyway.
I can't believe it. Which is home to folks from the Adrestian Empire.
Hey, don't get me wrong. I'm not going to actually...
Folks.
I won't...
It's a whole letter shorter than people.
Oh, true.
You see, this allows us to save ink when we're printing it out on a... Oh, wait a minute. Wait a goddamn... Why is the obsession with saying folks? It happens so often. Is that just an Americanism?
I mean, it's like by the by. People
guess.
like saying by the by nowadays. I don't know.
Oh,
it's
by
one
the by.
It's one of those weird, like... I can kind of get it.
Folks has
like,
never sounded like a word to me, honestly.
Not to wah, writing's hard, but like... It's always the case, you just have to think, what am I actually writing next? Because if you don't think for even a second, you're going to start, like, your brain will start, like, instantly thinking...
Churning out slop?
Let's churn out the exact same words over and over.
And there's the Blue Lion House. The Blue Lion House, which is made up of individuals from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus.
Blue Lion-Louse sounds like a boss in Pikmin. I know we said we've made like 2 Pikmin references this stream, but...
Pikmin's based. And then finally there's the Golden Deer House, which has people from the Leicester Alliance. There's people. So we had people, individuals, and folks. Is that how you're supposed to refer to those places?
I guess so.
Oh, you're a folk. You're from the Adrestian Empire.
They're not Adrestians, they're folks.
They're folks. And people from Fargus, they're individuals.
They're individuals. I'm an individual.
I'm a person, and I'm from the Alliance. Oh, yeah, of course you are. You said you were a person. So redundant. Alois told me all about what happened. Thank you for assisting the class heads. Had anything happened to the students, we would all have paid in heartache and worse. Dude, they're the heirs to the 3 countries on this continent. You would be executed.
You would probably be executed.
You would have been executed for how fucking bad you were at your job
of
protecting the 3 upcoming heads of state.
Which, mind you, there are no replacements. There are no spares.
Oh my god,
that
you're
would
right.
cause civil war in the entire continent.
So, Fargo Civil War, Adrestia Civil War, Leicester wouldn't have a civil war. Oh, actually, they would still have a civil war, because they'd all have a fight over who's going to lead after Regan.
This would cause a continental collapse.
Jesus, oh my god.
He's
Wait,
like, oh,
you're right.
We'd be a little
I would have
sad.
been so sad if they all died. Bro, the continent stops existing if they all died. Reminds me of the previous term when a student who'd returned home from the academy went this and forgive me, I'm rambling. Bro, you gotta lay off
Wait,
the tipple. You gotta
wait.
Stop drinking.
Wait, no, hang on. I've just recognised this now. I never thought of this before.
What?
Hold on, everyone. Monica has just been recently kidnapped. Like, she was just kidnapped like a month ago or so. A previous term.
You're right.
That
You're
happened
right.
like a couple weeks ago. Bro doesn't
that's
care.
just inconsistent with
Bro,
itself then.
he just forgot. Oh, a previous term. You know, has this happened before, or is he actually referring to
people
Monica
are
here?
always getting kidnapped on their way
Like,
back
this is
from
just
Garrick
normal.
Mac.
It's normal behaviour. It's like there's literally just people sitting on the road from Garrick Mac just to like snatch the kids up whenever term's ending. Like, it's like when you go to a graduation and all the parents' cars are all outside the school, except it's just a bunch of child snatchers just waiting outside Garrick Mac.
Yeah, that is true, because we are about to learn in just 2 chapters' time that Monica only just got kidnapped. So, while it is technically a previous term, it's also something that's ongoing.
It's like 2 weeks ago. He went, oh, well, this random girl got kidnapped like 2 weeks ago.
I can't believe he's saying that. Because that is a massive, massive problem for the Knights of Seros, that one of their students got yoinked. That's a scandal.
That's such a
scandal-worthy. And she was a noble as well. They can't sweep that under the rug.
He just
and he
doesn't
just
care.
blabbed to some random merc.
Random merc, he goes.
He random merc. He revealed company secrets, basically.
I mean,
jeez.
You know, there's this kind of. It's like we go into the Tesco's, the aisle clerks just like. I mean, there's this kind of thing, like, we kind of found a corpse in, like, cold storage back there. And that happened, like, a week ago or so it's not now.
Yeah, it was, like, last week.
But, like, you know, I'm just saying...
a body in cold storage.
I'm just saying, Tesco's is not, you know, we're not... It's not like we don't have weird scandals going on.
Forgive me, I'm rambling.
Oh, yeah, I'm rambling. It's like, what do you mean?
So that's another meta-knowledge thing.
Yep.
Except in the case of that... No, wait. It still doesn't make sense. Because it was still currently happening.
Yep.
Under the Three Houses timeline as well. It was never ambiguous.
Yeah.
It was always, I mean, you find her later. Yeah. But it's always like, oh, she was from the previous year.
Yeah, at least a previous term, when it was 6 months into their, like, tenure, would be, like, to this term, it would at least be somewhat forgivable, you know? It would be like, oh, okay, previous term. That's previous term. Now we've been in this term for a while, so a previous term would be all right. But literally, what's just happened?
The previous term would be preferable. But...
Yeah, not But this either means that Monica got kidnapped. This either means Monica got kidnapped literally last week, and this guy's blabbing about it, or
oh my god,
the guy actually. This happens on the regular. No, not thank you. You should be...
there you are. Thank you for your assistance in the previous battle.
Kids, anyone who's going to Garrick Mac, remember to lock your doors. Because the Knights of Seros will just let anyone in.
And they'll just start talking about it like it's just some random shit that you you'd be chatting with someone at the pub.
Yeah.
Like, Genie Mac, gents. I'd like to discuss your future if you have a moment.
If your mother says this to you, book it.
What do you mean, book it? Anyway, let's see. If you find yourself with no place to go other than the accomplish our objective, I'm hoping we might hire you on with the Empire.
After we accomplish our objective?
I don't see anything wrong with that, because that's we as in her and her people, not her and you.
Yeah, no, but I just mean... We have
Although
something
the
to
objective
do.
is to go to Garrick Mac.
No, but we've already said in a previous scene, oh, I'm looking for these mercenaries. I'm looking for the Geralt mercenaries. What do you mean after you've come? I've got something to do. I've literally told you I've got shit I want to do. and you're saying, "Oh, after I finish up here, I was hoping we could hire you."
Do you think that was like a translation error? Because that's the only objective that's been mentioned.
Yeah.
So do you think that it said after you accomplish your objective, and they were like, "Oh, that sounds a bit cold. Let's change it to we accomplish our objective," so she sounds like closer because she's supposed to sound
is
closer.
that why she's in red?
Our
objective.
Oh, no. I can promise you'll be handsomely paid, including the work you did today. So, what say you? Decide later or ask where she wants to hire you. That gives you more support points, doesn't it, when you ask where she wants to hire you? Because, like, she likes that you're questioning authority. I'm not usually hired into service by people quite so high up the food chain. Why the special attention? I don't know. Maybe the fact that you've saved my life?
Yeah.
I value your talent now that I've had the ability to see it first. Now that I've had the ability to see it firsthand. Did you hear of it before?
You literally don't know this woman.
Shez is a no-name compared to the Geralt.
You straight up said, "Is that a bandit over there?" Okay, that was Dimitri, but you know, you were there for that. You were going, "Is that a bandit over there in the mud? Is that a bandit sleeping in the mud over there?" No, that's a mercenary.
Dude, imagine they just went and like, oh yeah, I think it probably is. Like, game over. Like, the game doesn't happen. Do you think that's what happened in the Three Houses timeline? And that's why Shez is in Three Houses?
Yeah.
Like, they just like, oh, that's another bandit. Quick, stab him.
They just took one of these maces or one of these crossbows.
Slapped her about with it.
Or one of those
By the
by,
shields. Have you spoken with the others here in camp? If you'd like, I can tell you a little bit about the students in my own house, the Black Eagles.
Edelgard's happy because she's finally around two light sources.
I've never got the fact. She's scared of the... Wait, isn't she canonically scared of the dark?
Scared of the dark, but I don't know why she did.
That's pretty funny. Because I don't think that was on purpose.
Wait, they didn't... Okay, forgive me if we're forgetting this, but I swear they didn't really... Anyone with the power to go back in time...
Also, there's no way this is dark.
Anyone with the power to go back in time in the video, go look back. Did that happen or not?
Did what happen?
Did Edelgard specifically make it like, "Oh, I don't like the dark," or was she just yapping about the dark?
No, she was just saying, "Oh, we won't be able to get anywhere while it's dark. Let's go and..."
Well, you're certainly not timid. You do realize you're addressing the heir to the
we
Imperial
are proud.
throne.
Yes, we do.
Yes?
I mean, it's the biggest country in the continent, and she is the heir to...
I'm just saying, she'd give me all that sass all of a sudden.
Still, I suppose I admire that sort of freedom. It must be nice not to have your lot in life decided for you.
As I said before, Emperor's prestige.
I guess she'd get on with Ike. But then Ike wouldn't get on with her, probably.
Probably not.
Maybe. I don't know.
Her eyes are forever very strange. Oh, look at her dex stat. Hold on, everyone.
Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, her heart's not in it. She can't be a fighter.
Dex stat.
You know, I just want to mention how crazy it is for her to say it's dark, when if you scroll up the camera, it's a perfectly bright, no clouds in the sky, full moon.
That's true.
And there's no trees around you. You could see better than when it was daytime. We don't have any goddamn light pollution. I don't know how you couldn't see where you're going if in conditions like this.
Yeah, Edelgard's just...
There's no clouds. The moon is full.
Maybe she has night blindness. I mean, she does have really weird eyes.
What, purple?
No, like those circles in them.
They all have that.
No, they don't.
Well,
Oh my god, they don't.
Still, Hubert of House Vestre is my attendant. His family is unusual in that they're noble but lack
That is pretty damn unusual.
Pretty unusual.
In fact, I'd argue that that's unprecedented.
Loyal to me, and you can trust him completely. In fact, I imagine he's quite grateful for what you've already done.
You can trust him completely.
You can trust him completely. He's not sus.
He's not sus. And in fact, that's our first impression, remember, everyone. So
Ew, he doesn't have 11 decks.
Oh.
He's a shit fighter.
Shit fighter, but I mean, he's a very trustworthy guy. First impression. Also, he's staring right at us. So I don't feel like he's got anything to hide, really.
Which, funnily enough, in Three Houses, he is the only... He is like... I think he is the only student
guy
with hair covering his eye. So that works in that one because he is supposed to come across as like he's got something to hide, like he's closing himself off a little bit because he's hiding some secrets or something. But with Shez, that means that it's just a bit of character.
Yep. he's just got that.
Not a bit of character. That's just a bit of design.
Yep.
Because Shez isn't hiding anything.
Yep.
So having your hair cover your eye isn't.
Yep.
Because and you know why it is, because like the eye is the window to the soul. So if you're hiding one of your eyes, you're hiding half your soul.
Yeah.
Or something.
Bro's bringing out all the terminology.
That's Dorothea Arnault. She's an up-and-coming songstress in a famous Imperial opera company, or she was.
Can we just get some meta knowledge out here and say no? She was the star. She's not up and coming.
Yeah, that's true.
She's the star. There's a difference.
Yep.
Up and coming is what is his name? The Spider-Man guy.
Tom Holland.
Yeah. Tom Holland in Avengers Civil War.
Yeah.
That's up and coming. That's like, look at this new guy. He's going to be a big name pretty soon. The star is, well, I guess Robert Downey Jr. in the same film.
Yeah.
It's like this established actor. So, and in Dorothea's case, we were told that she was the star. So she's big and famous already. As she said, though, she was, at least.
For some reason, she abandoned her musical career and enrolled in the Officers' Academy. She has a very magnetic personality, which I'm sure.
So Edelgard doesn't know why she joined.
Yep.
Also, she has got a very flashy appearance.
Hold on.
What?
What's that dex stat doing?
Ew! She can't fight.
Claude's fuming.
Center stage, for one. Ferdinand von I.
I find it very strange they put Ferdinand below Dorothea, despite the fact that usually they put,
ladies first.
I guess so, but the people
it's like
commonly...
how the queen goes on her square.
Yeah.
You know? She goes on her colour square.
I guess so.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
Have you spoken with Ferdinand? One conversation will explain him.
I would hope so.
Yeah,
because he's Ferdinand. What an odd thing to say.
Can we just take a moment? Name drop as a skill is diabolical.
Also, bless up Billy Cameron.
Bless up Billy. Yeah, come on.
Taken far too soon.
He's the heir to an influential house, which drives him to excel. But he can be quite the handful sometimes.
So that's funny, because she basically just said that she has a lot of respect for him. Or at least respect enough to see that he is not even trying to excel, drives him to excel.
Yeah, he excels.
He is excelling. He is really good. Which
Still
is crazy considering he's got a 9 dex stat.
Yeah, he's got
which means he should be a shit fighter.
Right, he's got worse stats than Ignatz, for real, I'm not gonna lie.
He can get away with that because he's a melee class instead of a... Oh wait, this is actual Warriors gameplay.
Yeah, what?
Sorry, I forgot. Yeah, so she actually thinks pretty highly of him. But she also said he's a bit of a handful. Gain in speed proportional to hit count. Burn her deader.
One of our classmates usually stays holed up in the dormitory instead of coming on these assignments. Her name is Bernadette.
She said that was vitriol, sorry, what was that?
Her name is Bernadette.
She's fuming.
She's saying that like, like a mean girl in high school.
Yeah.
Her name is Bernadetta.
They're gonna jump her. Put her in a locker or something.
She's going to switch her lipstick out for blue lipstick, and then everyone will know that she's a floozy.
What?
Edelgard, she's the mean girl of
I know, I get the analogy. I'm a bit confused on the.
You're a bit confused on the random skit. Okay.
On the
fine.
plan, really. What is blue lipstick like? What?
I don't know. Watch Grease or something.
Grease is still like what? The play?
Yeah.
If you bump into her, don't be surprised if she screams and runs away. That's sort of
Okay, so...
The writers just came out there, I think. The writers came out.
So Bernadette is a clown person?
Yeah.
That feels like it's supposed to be meta joke, because Bernadette goes like, don't kill me, and then runs off or something. But it's like, why would you introduce the character?
That's
like
kind
that?
of her thing.
That's kind of her thing. And mind you, Edelgard hasn't known her for that long.
Yeah,
and she still managed to get her.
Here's my guy Rad. He's out here commentating on this video with me. It's kind of his thing.
It's kind of his thing, yeah. You know, he's Spiky. Hitting mad critique on this game. That's kind of his thing. That's kind of her thing.
That's
Don't
kind of
say shit like that, seriously. But yeah, that's completely unrealistic, which is strange because the rest of them so far have been pretty grounded characters.
Yeah.
So to hear from Edelgard, maybe Edelgard is just a mean girl in high school, and she's, you know, Bernadette is not here to plead her case.
She ain't here to fight back.
She's just here saying, oh, she's terrible. She always copies homework because she's lazy.
She copies my homework.
She copies my homework, but she does it wrong. That's why it's worse than mine when she hands it in.
Caspar is the second-born son of a great and noble house. But as he's not the heir, you might say he joined the academy to make his own way.
I'm struggling to parse this sentence, this line.
Yeah, I don't.
As he's not the heir, you might say he joined the academy to make his own way.
Yeah,
which almost rhymes.
Yeah,
if you say it right.
You're looking for. He's not the heir, but take this sentence for example. Since he's the heir, you might say that he joined the academy to make his own way. So, despite the fact that he has everything to inherit, he's joining the academy to try and go off the, set path that's been decided by his birth.
Yeah.
But as he's not the heir, well, that means he doesn't have a set path. He joined the academy.
Say it's a bit weird.
What?
Yeah, actually, just take out "you might say" and just stick a "so" in there for extra padding if you need it.
But as he's not the
heir, he joined the academy to make his own way. We don't need ambiguity there because she's clearly trying to imply that he doesn't have anything to inherit.
Yeah, he's not the heir, so he joined the academy to make his own way.
Which is funny because considering that he still has it. It's weird. Okay, look. He was given the money to go and join the Officers Academy, right?
Yeah.
So it's not like he's disinherited or anything. He's still part of the house. He still has all these resources and money to do. So it kind of, I kind of wonder if it's supposed to be like, oh well, he wants to make his own way. Like he doesn't want to just be a noble.
Also, this is the first time we get to really. Well, I think we've had it before in some bits, but I'll mention it now that it's rather clear that since she mentioned it and it's not been mentioned as uncommon at all.
Can you spin the camera? We are on the fire.
Okay.
Sorry, I just looked in the screen and it was like all these weird shadows coming up and it was the smoke and I was like, what is that? Is something going wrong with the stream?
Okay, fine. I might be breaking the stream a little. It's fine. But he is, we had it with Ignatz, but he wasn't a noble. But either way, we can tell kind of primogeniture is primary inheritance.
What do you mean with Ignatz?
Well, he was the second son, so he's not going to inherit.
Yeah, but that's a merchant family.
Yeah, that's the merchant family. But and also, besides, Claude said that really weirdly as well, because he said something like, oh, he's the second son, but he's joined these guys.
Is it going to go back that far? Yeah,
it will. But he wants to be a knight. He's the second son of a merchant family, but says he wants to be a knight.
That's also weird. That sounds like
that kind of sounds like
he
could just be a merchant too. But we'll find out that Ignatz can't. Yeah. Everything is going to his elder brother. So I don't know why he said but. That's not a but moment.
It's really weird in the first place, honestly.
Get your conjunctions right, people. Come on.
War and fighting are his sole pursuits. So I bet the two of you will
I love to fight!
She literally thinks she's talking to Monkey right now. This is not Journey to the West. Calm down.
This is not Sun Wukong. We're not watching Monkey Magic here. On for the books.
Why would you put one for the books in a guy who specifically doesn't like books?
Well, because it's supposed to be like one for the books, as in like, you know, one legend to write down. You know.
He's a brigand too. Shout out to all those people who want to grab and be thieves. Oh, hang on.
Isn't from the Empire.
hang on. This wasn't scripted, guys. This wasn't scripted.
Oh, I wonder if I just peeked to the mic with that clap. I shouldn't have done that.
Maybe it's fine. To any time I've peeked the mic, I sincerely apologise.
Anyway, Petra isn't from the Empire. She's the granddaughter of the King of Brigid, which is an archipelago situated off our western coast. Okay, so I want to make one thing clear. We know from if we're using meta knowledge, the Brigid absolutely is in the Empire because it's a vassal state of the Empire. That makes it part of the Empire.
Yeah. Let's get this clear, everyone. A vassal state has a suzerain state. That's effectively just the same relationship as a noble and a king, for example. You know, it's just it's a hierarchical structure.
Yeah. So it's a nation, but it's a smaller nation that answers to a bigger nation.
Yeah.
So in this case, Brigid answers to the Empire, which means it's part of the Empire because an empire is a nation that is situated of multiple vassal states.
Yep. So, and they have a king as well. And that's literally the entire point of an empire. An emperor sits at the top of multiple kingdoms.
Yep.
So it's completely fine for them to have a king and for Edelgard to be the empress, although she decides... I don't know why they kind of went, Edelgard's the emperor, and then they decided she was the emperor and didn't want to change that fact. But so Edelgard's the emperor.
Yeah. So an empire has multiple parts.
Yeah.
Some of which can even be kingdoms. I mean, look at real life. Look at the United Kingdom.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I should have said, look at the British Empire.
Yeah.
The British Empire has the United Kingdom in it.
Yeah.
So to speak, right?
Yeah.
So that's just one part of the empire.
Yeah.
And in this case, Brigid is just one part of the Empire. So I don't know why Edelgard is saying Petra isn't from the Empire.
Yeah, this is a point for Three Houses too. This is a thing in Three Houses too, because they frequently have this weird idea that Brigid is somehow some sort of separate state to the Empire, despite the fact that it is explicitly multiple times said. You can look at this up in the book of Fodlan history. If you go to the history in the library
in Garreg-Mach, this is not an actual lore book or anything.
You'll find that in Garreg-Mach in Three Houses, you'll find that 300 years ago, Brigid, around 300 years ago, Brigid was vassalized by the Empire. There's no way it's not considered part of the Empire. 300 years is so long. We literally didn't have fucking toilets 300 years ago. I mean,
wait,
come
seriously?
on, guys. Yeah, 300 years ago we had no toilets.
We didn't work out toilets in 1,700 years.
You're getting out your biology textbook and you're fucking pooping in that pit latrine because...
God damn. That's bleak.
Like, let's be honest here, guys. It's not. It is part of it. A vassal is an internally autonomous state that serves a greater whole. Mm-hmm. That's what a vassal is. In this case, that is literally exactly what it is.
You'll find her a quick study, a gifted fighter, and endlessly curious. But always come prepared to talk, because she'll definitely want to pick your brain.
Yeah, she can go 5 years without learning the accent for some reason.
Never mind the accent.
Oh yeah,
without learning the sentence structures.
That's true.
She's constantly screwing things. She is always doing the thing where she is saying something constantly with the gerund. It makes her sound bizarre when she is doing that.
True.
Surely you know someone like Linhardt. He's as bright as they come, yet just as
Sorry, I think this happened the last time we saw this. But I read that as he's bright as they come, but lazy as hell.
Yeah, lazy as hell.
Easy breezy. What the hell is that personal?
Well, I can tell he's lazy because he has a sickening 9 decks.
Ew, what a sloth.
Ugh.
That's simply how he is, though. I can't force him to apply himself, but he'll come around.
She is Lindhart's mum now.
Yeah, well, she also seems to think that everyone knows someone like this. You know, this is just common.
If you don't know someone like this, chances are you are someone like this.
Yeah, it's like, what? You don't know someone who's really gifted but lazy? Oh, come on, you're just
Cap.
bullshitting
That's
me,
Cap.
It's absolute Cap.
Well, that's the squad. Let's chat to these dudes now. Hello, I am called Petra. I am finding you to be quite fascinating. You see, she's doing it already.
Yeah, she's doing it
but
already.
She'll do it after time skip as well, which in this game is like 2-3 years. But in Three Houses, it's 5 years, and she still doesn't get it. And you know why? Because because of B supports. You can either C supports. You can only do pre-time skip. A supports you can only do post-time skip in the majority of cases, I think. And for B supports, you can do them before or after. Now, because of that, the dialogue has to be the same for her, depending on if you're pre or post-time skip. So they just made her not learn the language in 5 years, despite living here the whole time. I don't know why they didn't just say she went back to Bridge during the 5 years.
Yeah.
Or at least for like 4, and she's been here for a year, and she's still like, you know, a little bit like rusty, because she's always been a bit crap at language. I'm like, what? Did you just like? Are my words a bother? I'm still trying to master the speech of Foda. Change the subject. Bullshit. She just Gen Z stared her.
Also, hello. I am called Petra. I am finding you to be quite fascinating. Give your name or change the subject. What subject? She literally introduced herself. That's not a subject.
Also, it's rude as hell to not introduce yourself when someone does. So, like, I can't believe that you can actually make Shez that rude.
Yeah, you could just have a...
No, your words are fine. I just didn't know what you were getting. No, your words are fine. I just didn't understand what you were saying.
Yeah, what? No, I'm just
Shez.
genuinely confused. I have no clue what you're saying.
I'm guessing you're not from Foden. Also, I'm a huge fan of the mark on your face. Just had to get that.
God, she is just.
What if that's a religious thing?
Yeah, she's running the gamut. It's strange.
What if that's like a thing of like, look, she's smoking. She's on fire.
She is running the gamut of strange shit to say to foreigners.
Yeah. Oh, I love that mark. You are most correct. I was being born in Bridget, and this marking is for the protection of the spirits. So it is a religious thing. It's a good thing you didn't offend her with that.
Yeah.
Because religions, you know, things can get a little touchy.
Yeah.
That's one thing that humans relatively consistently get a little touchy about.
Yeah.
But, like, could you imagine if that was like a mark of mourning or grief or something?
Oh, this is my dead uncle.
Oh, sorry, my uncle died a few weeks ago. I have to wear this for the next 3 months so that I won't forget him.
She's just out there like, yeah, cool mark on your face.
Yo, that mark is baller. Yo, where can I get one of those?
Yeah, I want one of those. You have to kill a family member.
Well, the mercenary who cut down the leader of those thieves. I must say that was quite the capable display you put on back there. I am Ferdinand von Eyre, legitimate what?
Okay, Rad is just trying to audition now. What's going on here? Is this going out to like Fortune's Weave? You're like, wait.
I can
play Ferdinand in a flashback or something.
Flashback? Who's gonna have a fucking flashback to Ferdinand?
I don't know.
No one's alive who remembers him.
I don't know.
This is like a massive time skip.
I mean, I don't know.
The foremost house of the Empire. This is incorrect because the foremost house of the Empire is the address is the Hresvalgs. And also, why did he say legitimate scion? Like it's
legitimacy crisis.
No one else has said I am the legitimate heir. Like, bro, we kind of expect that. The fact that you're pointing it out is a little bit suspicious.
Do you perhaps have 14 half siblings? Is there like a, you know? Wait, does your father? Does his name perhaps start with a Ga and end with a Ron, like a Garen, like
the Concubine Wars?
Like the Concubine Wars, you know?
I love that. Like the fan base just collectively decided to name that.
I swear that's literally genuinely what it's called.
They don't say it in story.
Really?
I promise you, they don't say it in story at all. Everyone just refers to them as the concubine.
It's like calling it Fate's Landia.
Yeah, everyone does it because no one mentions the fucking continent in a Fire Emblem game. My stars, you've truly never heard of House Ire? I should think even a base sellsword such as yourself would have a passing familiarity.
He came swinging back. I mean,
like,
to be
no,
fair,
I haven't heard of you. He's like cross counter.
Okay, we hit the first one. Sheds came in hot with that first hit.
You know, you can see she comes in with a body blow with her.
Like, yeah, he countered that well. But I have to question, what the hell are my stars as a you know, what's that supposed to be as some sort of, you know, by the goddess? Except he didn't want to say by the goddess.
The weird thing is people do that in real life. My stars is something I've heard people say.
Yeah, I want to know the etymology of that.
No, that's a good point. Let's look it up.
Just gonna look that up. Wow.
Yeah, midstream, why not? Oh my stars. Etymology. Oh my stars and garters. It dates back to 1593 in a play by Christopher Marlowe. Eventually evolved into Oh My Stars and Garters, which refers to honours and awards, particularly the British Order of the Garter, symbolising high office and achievement. Oh, that's interesting.
So apparently Christopher Marlowe's written some stuff here. Or there's some sort of honour and achievement symbol denoted by stars.
I mean, it could also just as easily be a mint stove.
Or he saw one of those ads that's like buy a star and he bought a star.
Bought a star.
Or maybe multiple.
He's bought multiple. Clearly I must work harder as a beacon to common folks. They might cry the name of my family from one end of the continent to the other. Okay, cool, but like...
Why are you illegitimate?
Why are you illegitimate? And two, why did you punch Shez in the face?
Well,
a base sellsword as yourself.
Being fair, she came in swinging with that. I don't know who the hell
was that intentional, though? Or was she being dead ass?
I don't know.
If someone's being dead ass that they don't know you.
No, I mean, I don't think she was being dead ass, but I think Sheds is very, very bad at speaking. And she has been characterised as being stupid enough to fling herself off a cliff because she seems to think that'll give her a Zenkai boost or something.
Zenkai boost. That's another... Lump that in with Concubine Wars because that's never said in Dragon Ball. Zenkai boost. I mean, I use the term myself because it's better than that biological thing that Saiyans have, which makes them get stronger after they come back from grave injuries.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's a lot quicker to say than that, so fuck it.
Also, Linhot looks like that soldier from the meme. He's not. He's awake. He's just not. Like he's just. Bro's remembering sad. World War II. Like what's going on there?
Sad.
This guy remembers the Concubine Wars.
He looks like his girlfriend just took off her ring and threw it at him.
Yeah.
And he's just sitting there with the ring like...
Yeah. Look, I get you tired, but we're leaving at the crack of dawn, remember? Okay, we have to question...
Well, why wouldn't you sleep at night if you're leaving at the crack of dawn?
Is that moon going up?
Is up,
Is that going up or going down?
It's high moon. The bandit attack stole my chance for sleep, so I must... And who might you be? What do you mean it stole your chance for sleep? You sleep... It's still night time!
Well, so how did they attack?
It's the dead of night!
How did they attack? Look, we're literally fortified here.
That's a good point. We weren't the ones attacked, were we? It was the house leaders. The guys in here weren't attacked, is what I mean by that.
Did they just walk over there?
Give some details. Hey there, my name's Shez. I'm a merc who's just passing through the area. I caught up fighting the bandits earlier, which is how I ended up here. Wait, so you're the one who took out their boss? You were amazing. Huh?
How?
You were amazing?
Yeah.
So you saw?
Yeah,
Don't you mean you are amazing? I should have given chase and knocked him around a bit myself, but oh well. Credit where credit's due. I like that he uses control. Oh, I did the lip smack thing again. We need a pop filter so that doesn't peak the mic.
We're peaking the mic with our lip smacks.
God damn it. I was this close to chewing you out for it, but like, now I've done it myself. I should have given... yeah. No, stop it! Ruining the stream. I should have given like. Look, he's using contractions. He's very informal.
Yeah. We get that through his dialogue, not from anyone saying, "Oh, this is Caspar." He is informal. He is colloquial. Like we see it ourselves. We understand it ourselves. We feel it ourselves. That's much better. So credit where credit's due. That was done right. That has been done right in Three Houses, and it continues to be done right here. So good for them. Those are the baggiest pants you'll ever see in your life. They're like disco pants on steroids. Jacko wears them, but like not because they're bigger than Jacko's. Sorry, I phrased that horribly. So how did they get in? Did they just like climb over these rocks over here? Because considering that there's been possibly multiple
Who's carrying that shit?
Well, who's carrying the multiple anvils? So there's another anvil over here, I swear. Somewhere around here, I can find another anvil. Yeah, there's another
two anvils.
I found no less than 2 anvils.
Are we gonna like look at proxemics of these characters, like where they're close to?
Yeah, okay. So let's see. Lindhart and Caspar, they're close to each other.
They're also on the table, which has to be the case because he has to be sitting down, so it looks like he's trying to fall asleep. He's next to the wagon.
Next to a wagon. I don't know why. Shouldn't Lawrence be next to the wagon?
Why should Lawrence be next to the wagon?
He should be next to the wagon, not the wagon. You know what I mean?
No, I mean Ferdinand's also afloat, so it's fine. Oh, Edelgard's next to the crossbows. She uses bows and likes the fire. Oh, look, she's next to fire. Haha, crested flames. I don't know why Manuela's watching these two. It looks weird.
It's just kind of creepy. Wait, what is that in there? What is this?
Oh no! What do you mean? Oh no! You're saying oh no because we found you out?
What is that?
It's a pile of dough.
It looks like you've got some milk and some dough there. What is that?
That's breakfast.
No, seriously, I'm a bit concerned. Oh, it's plates. It's plates. Those are the most 1D plates I've ever seen.
It's plates.
This is like the most, you know.
It's the flattest texture. No, wait. If you look really closely, you can see the inner circle.
Oh, that's crazy.
Jesus
and then we
Christ,
have some pails of milk, or maybe pails of empty.
Yeah, pails of empty, exactly.
I mean, since we have
we've got a half barrel over here.
That's not good.
Lordy. Yeah, so she's next to the crossbows, which is great because she uses axes.
No crossbows, and then we just have Dorothea kind of back here. Hubert is at least situated in a place where it'd be easier to see more people, and as someone who watches and spies on people, that makes a lot of sense. Except Hubert's usually in a place where he can see Edelgard, but he's like in the one place he can't see Edelgard. Like he's chosen the perfect place to not see her.
The worst place to see Edelgard, right there. You are the mercenary we happened across. Well, I harbour some reservations about you. The fact remains that you assisted Lady Edelgard, and for that I offer my gratitude. Accept his praise or question his motives. Well, we know we can trust him, so let's accept his praise. Happy to help, although I wouldn't mind some details about the whole reservations part.
I didn't mistrust his motives. What?
Yeah, that just my thoughts are mine alone. You need not concern yourself with the matter. What the hell? We learned that we were supposed to trust him, then we said accept his praise instead of act distrustful towards him, and he was like, no.
And well, yeah, but then she distrusted him despite that.
Yeah,
I literally said,
that's crazy.
Yeah, I'll trust you. And
we had no choice.
Yeah, and then
it's like when you look in it's like when you look in that mirror in Dragon Age Veilguard.
Yeah, it's just what.
You must be the mercenary AD told us about. I'm Dorothea. She is the only person who's nicknamed anyone else here. Ignatz and Raphael didn't nickname either of each other. Lysithia and Marianne didn't. Claude, Hilda didn't nickname anyone. So, yeah. Just take what you will from that. You've heard about the Officers Academy, right? Are you saying that because I look dense? Well, pretty much all of this year's students from Black Eagle House are here at the moment. Really? Well, except for Bernhardetta, which is sadly typical. She stayed behind because she was terrified of the idea that we might be attacked in the woods. I can't believe she ended up being right. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to ramble. Has anyone ever told you you're surprisingly easy to talk to? Surprisingly?
Surprisingly.
Maybe that's because she's got resting depressed face.
Resting depressed face?
Look at... No, now look at her neutral expression in the log if you can. You could have just pressed L. It was right there.
Oh, it is. Wow.
Look at that.
Wow, she does look very sad.
She's just kind of like, damn, you good? Thank you for cooperating with the heads of the three houses.
That's double title drop.
Oh my
crazy.
god, let's go! Seems like the cast heads served as decoys to draw out most of the thieves before finding an opportunity to flee.
Can I just say, the Knights of Saros are so shit at their job. I mean, like,
you let the three heads of the three successors to being heads of state. Look, I'm just going to say it for shorthand's sake. You let the three heads of state run off and be decoys to the assassins that were trying to murder you, knowing that if they died, the continent is going to erupt in the flames of count 'em, three civil wars. Yep. You cannot be serious. You should have been on them like shit on a blanket. You should not have let them out of your sight for a second. I can't believe you let them be decoys. It's like in Shadow Dragon, at the end of the prologue, you have to choose one of the characters to be the decoy so that Marth can escape. And you can actually choose Marth to just be the decoy and get an instant game over, which is really funny.
That's really good.
Especially if you got like Jagan and all of his other guys there being like, yeah, you know what, that actually makes sense.
Makes sense. Wait, because they'll think it's a decoy, so they'll send the actual person they
want.
it's
the perfect crime. And the funny thing is, that's that the others managed to hold fast with only light injuries.
Sorry, am I going leapy or
like bruising?
Am I going leapy or is like Shed's feet like slightly swaying?
Oh no, they have been doing that the whole time. I don't know why I didn't use a contraction there. They have been doing that the whole time. Still, it would have been tragic. No, it would have been tragic had any of the heads been seriously injured or worse. It would have been cata-bloody-strophic.
It would have been tragic.
It would have been continent. You cannot understate how bad it would have been for them to die.
This guy's
you
saying,
really can't.
This guy's really looking out here.
This isn't Ozzy Osbourne dying. This is a head of state, or at least a subsequent head of state. Dude, this is not tragic. This is problematic. I'm just grateful for all your help. Well,
the others
you
with
should
light
have been
injuries.
doing it yourself, you dumbass.
No one did.
How was none of the... Alois and his goons had to catch up to them. Yeah. They ran off like Sonic the Hedgehog.
And yeah, when we found them, they seemed very like, you know, chillaxing, having a good time.
Hey, we're trying to find Ramaya. What do you mean we're trying to find Ramaya?
Like,
give me a break.
They literally walked
up.
up.
I was a goner.
And
better a goner than a...
Well, we know where that's going.
What did you need?
Can't believe they talked me into this trip. It'll be fun, they said. Nothing ever happens. And then bam, disaster and danger everywhere. I thought I was going to die out there. I was swinging my spear at anything that got within range, but then some girl from the Officers Academy showed up and led me to safety. I tell you, the kids these days are graceful and strong. Nothing like the useless punks from my day. Who? That's a really interesting character point.
Yeah.
And we didn't find out who it was.
Who was that? Who's
That's
that
a shame.
girl?
Was it Ingrid? Was it Petra? Edelgard? Well, I guess it can't have been Edelgard. Yeah. She was with the other guys. So
he doesn't even know who she
was.
Hilda?
Was it?
Mysterious girl from the woods.
Like, if he even told us a house, we probably could have worked it out. Like, if it was Blue Lions, I would have easily said, okay, it's probably Ingrid.
Probably Ingrid,
yeah. If he said Golden Deer, I'd be like, well, it wouldn't be Hilda. Maybe Marianne? Or like
Well, but to be fair, it could, in Blue Lions, it could be Mercedes, definitely.
Yeah, that's true.
Might even be in there,
healed
really.
to so many people today that I may never want to look at a bandage again.
Why are you using
you
bandages?
Been using magic?
How are you so poor that you have to use bandages?
But she uses light magic. In fact, she's a specialist at it.
Yeah.
In fact, she's really good at it.
Is she looking at the camera?
What? The model or the profile?
The model.
The profiles always do that.
The model's looking at the camera, I swear.
What do we have here? No, wait, don't say. Let me guess.
Yeah, she's looking at the camera.
She's looking at the camera.
That's kind of scary.
You're a brave vagabond knight who appeared to boldly protect me from those brigands earlier. Sorry, I got caught up in it to boldly protect. Like splitting the infinitive, you know?
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Not that that's not a thing you can do.
Roll with it.
Oh, yeah, that's me, alright. Oh, the name's Sheds, by the way. You're very kind to go along with my little Jade.
Not kind enough to get a sports point.
Oh, yeah, that's weird, actually.
Well,
then I'm Manuela, a professor at the Officers Academy, a doctor, and also a songstress of the world-renowned opera company.
World-renowned.
Well, I suppose that's fair. Though I've worked myself to the bone today, so
Yeah,
now I'm nearly a sad and lonesome woman.
She might be gassing it up. Wow.
So, using light magic is tiring? Or not? Or like
she said she didn't want to use a bandage. She didn't want to see a bandage again. So she used a lot of bandages.
That is
Hell,
bizarre.
that could have been bandages if we didn't find out these were plates.
Yeah, actually having some cloth and jugs there would have made some sense as like cleaning the wound, dressing the wound, applying pressure to the wound, wrapping up the wound, wound.
Sorry, can we just say there's only like 4 tents out here.
Oh, that's the problem. It's fine. They're all friends here.
I guess so. Are we all sleeping in those weird shacks out there? Because I don't want to do that.
Those weird shacks. Isn't this part of Ramaya Village?
No.
It's not?
We need to find Ramaya Village.
Oh, shit.
This is Ramaya Village.
Does anyone live in those shacks?
I don't know. Maybe they built them. We're going to pick them up and like take them off.
I am Hanneman, a professor at the Officers Academy. I've heard tale of your recent exploits and wish to express my thanks. Oh, no, another matter. And on another matter. Do you possess a crest? Ask him what a crest is. Claim he's barking up the wrong tree. Well, on one hand, we express interest in what a crest is. However, we do act like we've never seen one in our lives. And then barking up the wrong tree is direct, but implies we know what crests are. I think the top one is probably the support points one. No, it was the bottom one. Crests is some magic noble thing, right? Listen well now. Crests are a power that dwells in the blood, and they're passed down through the generations from parent to child. Those with crests may excel at magic, or perhaps have the ability to wield powerful weapons known as heroes' relics. We know with better knowledge that each crest actually does definitely have a hero's relic associated with it.
Yep.
So I'm not sure why he says perhaps have the ability to.
Although luckily, we'll soon find out in 3 Hopes that they managed to find multiple hearts in some of these dragons' chests.
Holy shit. When I heard about what you did, I thought perhaps you were in possession of one, but seeing your reaction, I imagine you never looked into the matter. If you were to come to my residence at the monastery, I could take the time to conduct a full investigation if you like. I think it's very weird that giving him the opportunity to waffle about crests, something that we know from 3 Houses is like he loves doing that. He's obsessed with crest research. And you know, something that someone's obsessed with, they also love talking about it.
Yeah.
They also love
like us doing this.
Yeah, we're obsessed with writing in games. So now we're yapping about writing in this game.
You have my thanks.
Let me begin by first conveying my gratitude to you, Sheds. We are in your debt. I want to be clear on something. Why does Sheds not have a surname? Because the other characters all have surnames.
Even commoners.
Like Leone Pinelli, Ignatz. Wait, what's his surname? I forgot it again. Victor or something?
Yep.
Ignatz Victor, Raphael...
Kirsten.
Dorothea Arnold. We actually learnt her name, didn't we? Edelgard gave us her full name.
Well, we can also say Ash Ubert.
Ash Ubert, yeah. So
because that's not Gaspard.
Commoners all have surnames, so she would have a surname. She was in that mountain village. She had a mother. We know that she'd have a surname.
Speaking of which,
I examined a map earlier, and the village where you're headed seems to be a little more to the east. Which is funny because we're going that way anyway. He's actually the only character here of the 3 who was like, yeah, I can tell you where, I was looking into where you were going for you. So he's actually the most helpful one of the 3 so far. Wait, east, really? I could have sworn it was west. Well, thanks for the tip. I nearly got myself lost in the woods all over again. Sheds, how can you not read a map as a solo merc?
Maps are so, like, what?
She's a solo merc right now. She's a freelancer. How on earth does she not know how to read a map? How do you get anywhere?
They're not... I mean, I don't think they're that hard to read. Like, she literally has it upside down. What is she, Patrick Star?
I thought it was... Oh, east. I thought you meant west. Like Don't be hard on yourself. This forest lacks the markers to find one's bearings. It's a little wonder you've floundered with no one to guide you. In any case, you should be able to reach the village with no trouble by merely walking towards the dawn sun. Oh, good. Everything works the same way as it does in reality.
Oh, wow.
You're staying until sunrise, yes? I hope you'll take the opportunity to converse with the others here. Yeah, you're the last house we were going to talk to. Of course, now that I've sprung the idea on you so suddenly, you'll likely find yourself at a loss as to whom you might ought to speak to. On that note, I'd be more than happy to give you an introduction to any Blue Line House what did you say? Students. Representatives.
Your interest flatters me, but
I'm starting to realise just how supremacist Claude is with that 11 dex thing.
Yeah, jeez. Dimitri's got that. Dimitri's got 10 decks as well.
Perhaps I'll have thought of a topic when next we speak. But you're leaving for that village soon, aren't you?
Unlike Claude, who was deliberately...
yeah, he's just like...
This guy is just a little awkward about himself.
He's a little shy.
He's a very helpful guy. We know that right out of the gate. The first thing he said when talking to us was, I decided to look into that thing you wanted. Here's the way I can help you. And then immediately on oh, you're going to talk to some other guys? Well, let me introduce you to some of them. Let me tell you what I know about them so you know... so you can pick who you want to, like, chat up.
He can have a prepared speech with you, but on a random one, he doesn't know what to do.
Yeah.
Also,
so he's much more planning than impulsive, which is funny, because he's not the strategist.
Yeah, Claude's
he's the
fighty
strength.
He's supposed to be the strength.
Like, bro.
Also, does anyone else notice the fact that his, like, belt buckle looks like an actual belt buckle? Like, that looks like something you'd have on your waist, you know, when you're wearing suit pants.
Oh, what, the thing around his... Oh, yeah, I see what you mean.
Dedu hails from the land of Dusk.
No, it's a place in Fargus.
Yeah, it's a Fargus.
He tends to keep to himself, but he possesses one of the kindest hearts of anyone I know. I'm proud to call him my vassal. Speak to him.
Okay, why did you obviously go to say friend there, but then you swapped it out for vassal at the last second? But not even at the last second, but like you were gonna say it and then you thought better of it. Why? Does he not want you to call him his friend? Does he not consider you his friend? Are you having a fight right now? What is going on? Why did he say that?
Why did he call him vassal too? Not servant or anything? He went with vassal.
He's my subject.
He's my vassal. He's like, what?
Felix is the son of Duke Fraldarius. He has a sharp wit and even sharper tongue. But he's a good person at his core. I can attest to that. He has always admired strength above all else in a fighter. I imagine the two of you will make fast friends.
In a fighter, you would want a fighter to be strong, wouldn't you?
So what is it with everyone just deciding randomly that they don't know Sheds, and they're randomly deciding that her main character trait is that she loves to fight?
Yeah.
She hasn't said that at all, guys. Calm down.
Oh, you're a mercenary. You must like fighting. It's like they're profiling her. But Felix is another one of the characters who we've been told, oh, they're actually really good at heart.
Yeah, they're really nice.
Good dude at heart, trust me, bro.
I only first met her here at the academy. She seems a gentle soul with great inner strength.
I think that's interesting that he said that.
I only met her here at the academy. She's an outlier.
Not even... yeah. She's an outlier in that he knows most other people from before that. Yeah. Also, gentle soul with great inner strength. Usually, kind of... I don't know, it's just... There's something about that feels odd to me. Maybe I'm just tweaking.
Being fair though, that is true. He does know Dedu, Felix, Sylvain, Ingrid, and then he doesn't know Ash, he doesn't know Mercedes, and he doesn't know Annette.
Yeah. So that's
from what I understand. She has traveled far and wide throughout both the Empire and the Kingdom. Perhaps that explains her demeanor.
I don't know why you know that much about her, really, considering that like I haven't met her before or anything. But anyway, I know actually quite a lot about her backstory.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Like,
Like,
did she just say that? Did she introduce herself with, "I've been traveling a lot over the Empire and the Kingdom"?
You know, knowing the whole Empire thing feels a bit, like, personal.
Yeah, I thought that was something she kept closer to her chest.
Radiant love.
In the far south of Fargus lies a manor by the name of Castle Gaspar.
You could almost call it a castle by the name of Castle Gaspar.
Manor by the name. And what's this?
A manor.
A castle.
What?
Come on, man.
He literally said, "Ashley, the
about?
adopted son of that castle's lord." It's not. It's not a castle. It's a manor. Is it a manor or a castle?
Manor.
Is it a manor or a castle? Answer the question,
bro.
He's an honest boy, well deserving of our trust.
It's so funny that it says that, and he's got lockpick as his support skill. I may know how to pick locks, but it's just a hobby. Trust me.
Oh god, Ash is just out here like.
I can't wait to get to some of his supports if we ever do.
Look at Leonardo though. Is it just me, or do they never? They kind of dance around what his surname is, I swear, because they always call him Leonardo and like Lord Leonardo and all of that. But I can't tell if his surname is like Leonardo or if it's Gaspard, because like Castle Gaspard.
I'm pretty sure. Whoa! Wait a minute.
What?
He has a castle, right?
Yeah.
That means he at least has the territory of the castle and presumably the surrounding parts. So, look, I'm gonna say something weird. Does Hubert even do the Vestras even own their house, or does it belong officially to Restfeld?
It belongs to Restfeld. She owns his house.
It's so funny, bro.
And the guy goes into his house and she says, "Oh, that's a nice teapot. Taking that, swipe that one." She's that one friend who goes into your. She's that one friend who goes into your house in Minecraft and just sees the diamonds and goes, "Oh, diamonds."
She's knocking on the door to. She's knocking on the door to the Vestrum Manor. She's like, "Oh, can I get the? Can I get? Oh, I don't know what Hubert's dad is called. Can I get Lord von Vestra in here?"
Why?
Hey, I'm here to collect rent.
Yeah, this is a rental property.
For my rent.
My rent money. You got my rent money?
Because she was like, he doesn't own any territory at all. This guy's like, oh, Lord Leonardo. He doesn't qualify that with Leonardo. I know it's weird, but he just has the castle.
Yeah.
But he.
No, he's something else.
Because he didn't say west or Ellet, so I can see the flipping. He didn't say in the far south of Fargus lies a territory.
Yeah.
Lies Gaspard territory. He is singling out the manor. He is singling out the manor.
He owns the manor.
He owns the castle.
Yep.
He's one of those fortress lord thingies that just like protects that area or something.
It's just this is just Annette glazing hour apparently, because like what is that? She's the hardest worker. She's truly brilliant. She's amazing.
I could stand to learn from her single-minded devotion, if only.
If only a little.
Oh, she's amazing, but I only want to learn a little bit from her.
Also,
Courageous Arya.
Dimitri.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Did you?
That's a Guilty Gear reference. Anyway,
did you have to Did you have to use the word devotion, considering that Mercedes has the devotion
I only
thing?
first met her here, from what I understand.
Oh, how silly of them.
Like, I mean, I know that they're friends, but like,
to learn from her single-minded devotion.
I don't think she's that great though. She's only got 10 decks.
10 decks, lol, you're poor.
Look
at this guy. 11 decks.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what we're talking about.
Sylvain is the son of Margrave Gautier. You may have already noticed, but he's something
Join the club.
Yeah, so's Ferdinand.
Maybe putting it
so is Lawrence.
Well, Ferdinand's dad.
Gordian Stroke? Adept Flirt.
But despite his apparent indifference, he possesses great cunning and is quicker on his feet
He's only
than anyone
got
else
10
here.
speed and 6 move.
I've known him long, so I'm well
Bro, he's got 9 decks. That's poor.
He's got 10 speed and 6 move, and he's saying he's the lightest on his feet here.
Absolutely not.
Or quickest on his feet, or whatever.
Ingrid is the daughter of
She's
Count
got the.
Galatier.
She's doing the punch thing.
She's
again,
got the
now.
punch.
She's far more gallant than your run-of-the-mill knight.
Dragon Fit. It's far more gallant than your run-of-the-mill knight.
She has ever been straight-laced and diligent, even when we were but children. It is not an uncommon sight to find her scolding Sylvain for his indiscretions.
That he singled out Sylvain instantly links Ingrid and Sylvain for us.
Absolutely.
Which isn't inaccurate, I'd
Yeah,
say.
I would
They're
say so.
quite commonly put as a pair. Heaven sent, hell bent. Now those were some. Heaven sent was a damn good episode of Doctor Who. Looks like dawn's almost here. Tell Alois you're heading out. Well, no, we got to talk to the Blue Lions.
Hold on, what was it I was going to say? Oh, yeah. The tent. Tent 2.
2 tents,
Tent
3.
3, tent.
We got 4. Then we got a flipping stables over there looking thing. Okay, never mind.
Do you live in the shack, guys?
Yeah, they're gonna crash in that shack.
Like, I'm just saying, look at how many people there are here.
And
Like,
we got a big shack over here.
is this where most people are living, or what? Like,
I mean, you say living, we're just like camping out.
camping
for the
out,
night
but like, who? These look like they're in pretty good nickel, things considered. So, like, who did we kick out of this place? Like, whose houses did we steal?
Are they in that good nick? I mean, I guess they're in decent.
They're in like decent nick. The things are boarded up, but like, it's not like the place is dilapidated.
Yeah, but the wood looks a little grotty.
Well,
And it's unpainted. And
unpainted? What?
I don't know why I said unpainted.
And it's unpainted. Yeah, clearly that's what the commoners were thinking back in the day. They're like, shit! Look at Terry's house over there. He's got a nice coat of paint on that.
Yeah,
I'm feeling a bit
nice
jelly.
paint, bro. I thought they had those like sheets of thing on the top, but it's actually just roofs.
Well, it's tiling, to be fair.
Tiling.
Who's doing the roof tiling?
I don't know. These people. No, but look at that. There's just random planks on top of the roof.
Yeah, okay, don't get me wrong. I don't know what did that. Maybe a tornado came through.
They've got a really based like underlayer of that. You could make that shit in Minecraft.
Yeah.
You put one block of cobble down there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know
cool.
what was the vision for this house, honestly. When the designers were making this house.
What's with the barricade in front? And then we got, and that's fine. That could have just been put up a second ago. Go left a bit. We get this weird ass fence.
Yeah,
it looks like crap.
Stone, and then like a weird broken fence thing.
And we've got another carriage full to the brim. There is no way that stuff is staying on unless we're moving at really slow speeds.
Yeah, no, that wait,
is that our stuff?
How's that so slanted and still staying on?
It's very bottom heavy. What a pain. What, carrying all of this crap?
Yeah, your back's
Tell these kind of.
Just
what is she wearing?
Wait,
she's got.
Wait, Rad. Where the fuck is our Where the fuck are our horses?
Oh.
Where are our horses?
Oh no, we don't have any horses. She's a Pegasus Knight. She's got Pegasus Knight attire on, and yet we don't know where. I find it so funny that they look like they've got like trainers on. They look like they've got Air Jordans on.
Where are our horses?
There's no horses here. Plus, we've got 3 high-ranking nobles.
Only 3.
Okay, so Ferdinand, the son of the Prime Minister, doesn't count. Lawrence, the son of the one of the 5 great houses in Leicester, doesn't count. Neither does Lysithea.
Yeah, Lysithea, Hilda,
Hilda, Marianne. What else we got? Hubert doesn't count.
So the god was more than double that.
Felix doesn't count.
You guys are so shit that double your god and
oh
still
my
get assassinated.
God! And these were low-tier brigands. This is terrible. To think they were nearly killed by some pack of base brigands. It's a real mess, Snake, no mistake.
Oh, it's a real fucking mess.
How are you going to explain this? And now I have to find a way to explain it all to Lady Rhea. You're gonna be lucky if you're fired.
You are kissing your badge goodbye, or you're kissing your ass goodbye.
Like she's gonna be like, okay, turn in your badge.
Like she's about to turn in. She's gonna say, turn in your badge, turn in your gun, and then she might turn the gun on you. Like
turn in your badge. Yeah, turning your. Oh, that's my favourite joke from flipping.
It must be the mercenary.
I'm Ash, and I'm a student at the Garag Max Officers Academy. Do you know about the academy? The thing is, you look a little dense. See, there are 3 houses. Oh my god, he said it. Each based on where a person is from.
Claim ignorance.
Claim ignorant. Well, I suppose we have to have heard it. Never heard of it.
See.
Not much for high society and fancy balls and all that.
You phrased that wrong.
Fancy balls. I know just how you feel.
Oh no.
I was adopted by a noble, but I was born a commoner.
Yeah, I'm not much for high society and fancy balls. I know how you feel.
Oh yeah, I know that feeling, bro. I hate fancy balls. I actually find it pretty daunting to always be surrounded by the rich and powerful.
Always? What? This is a common occurrence for you?
It's a lot easier to talk to someone like you.
Is Castle... Manor? Castle? Castle Gaspard.
The Manor Castle Gaspard.
Does the Manor Castle Gaspard...
That was so weird when Hanneman just turned around. I thought he heard us.
Does the Manor Castle Gaspard... It's just going to put him out of shock. Does the Manor Castle...
Get out of here, man. Hanneman.
Does the Manor Castle Gaspard have a lot of visitors? It's always a party location, you know?
The funny thing, I find it really funny that that's a thing. Like, I would expect that if Leonardo heard about that, he'd be like, "Oh shit, we gotta teach him. We gotta get that nervousness out of you, man. Like, you're actually my literal heir."
Yeah. Bro's just sitting in the corner, like next to the punch bowl with just like one of those plastic cups, just like,
He's got the red cup. He's just like, oh, that's quite interesting.
Yeah.
He's like sitting in the corner on his phone.
Yeah.
He like stays there for 5 minutes and then he's like, oh man, this party's stressing me out. He runs to the bathroom to recharge.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I can hide in the bathroom for a little bit. Gotta say, I never thought the person who helped Dimitri would be so stunning. I'd love to invite you out for a meal sometime, just as thanks for all you've done, of course. Sylvain, you're speaking to His Highness's benefactor. Stop trying to pick her up like a common floozy. I mean, look at her. She hasn't got any blue lipstick on. I don't believe I got your name. Give you a little hold back.
I'm gonna hold back.
My name is not important. What is important is what I am going to do. I can tell you more than just that. Still, you must have your reasons, so I won't pry.
Thanks.
Shame we don't have the time to get to know each other a little better, though. Maybe have a chat.
That's kind of where he seems to think we're a common floozy.
Yeah, and spare me the side-eye, Ingrid. I'm just letting my heart speak for me here. Your heart says too much. That's the problem.
Says too much. Pack it in.
Do.
Oh, it's you.
You assisted His Highness and have my gratitude. I will see this debt repaid. Shrug it off or crack a joke.
Let's crack some joke. Yes.
Oh,
why does he like that? What?
In that case, you can pay me back with a round of sparring. Let's see what you made of. He liked that, as you wish.
Wait. The dude's a big bloke, right?
Yeah.
His sword is big.
Yeah, Raphael's one is like
Raphael's
tiny.
one is like he's stolen Ignaz's and then he's put him on that. He's put it there.
To be honest, I'd like to treat you to a meal, but we lack the time.
Wait. I've just had a moment where someone's asked me
It's funny because in this case, he literally he means cooking himself because he's a good cook. We know that from Three Houses that he's a good cook. But this was phrased in such a way that he's like going to pay for the meal.
And it's also no matter what you say.
I actually would say like just straight up go for I'd like to cook you a meal.
Yeah, I mean it would definitely separate it because he said I'd like to treat you to a meal. This is literally exactly after I'd like to invite you out for a meal
sometime. I mean, I guess they phrased it slightly differently, but this
they used meal as the same word. Like the dude's trying to get
risen. He's risen her up as well.
Like calm down. What about this face is making everyone so active?
I'm pleased to make your acquaintance. Oh, you're that mercenary. It's great to meet you. I'm Annette, and this is my best friend, Mercedes. Damn, they are close and also young. To introduce a friend as this is my best friend.
Yeah, okay, yeah, fair enough.
I mean, it's nice to meet.
It's
nice to make your acquaintance. I'm sorry, I can't get over Mercedes' accent.
You're just auditioning constantly at this point.
Have you already spoken with the others? Say that you have. Say that you haven't. We've actually literally spoken to everyone else but Felix.
Yeah, but Felix, he's just sitting there. He's thinking.
I haven't spoken with all the others technically. But I'm planning to.
Let's see.
I suppose that means none of us know all that much about the others.
What?
Oh, wait, because you don't. And Shez doesn't.
Wait, this implies that that Dimitri didn't even say anything about himself. He just went up, interrogated her, and then ran off.
Or maybe Mercedes went up and... My name is Mercedes. I'm 21. I'm 24 years old. I live at...
It's like, what?
Like she's hitting the
hitting
Yoshikage Kira.
Right.
The thing is...
And just started at the Officers Academy, so my grasp on the other blue lines is tenuous at best. That is a weird way of phrasing it.
That is such a weird way.
Like,
what are these two doing over here? They're just speaking weirdly. I don't know. Is that another plate?
Yeah, it's another bag of slates.
Bag of plates.
You know what's weird? Like, go back to it. Because, like... No, not these people, the plates.
The plates. I'm
I
sorry.
said it, not...
Sorry.
I said it.
I'm not able to say anything to get out of this in a good way.
No, but look, these boxes, you can stack them, right?
Yep.
Wrong! The jugs and plates are poking out over the top of the box! You would never be able to stack anything onto that! You'd fuck up the jugs and the plates!
Yeah, that's true. That one goes on top.
That one has to go on top. That's why it doesn't have a lid on it!
Yeah. They'd have to press the
And
lid
Felix, you're the merc, huh? He's actually a short king, look at him.
He is a short king, wow.
You're like,
5'1",
you merc,
damn.
right? Shed.
Bro, I can pat him on the head.
The boar says you had some skill, so you'll have to give me a demonstration before we head out. Agree this is one of the only ones that's 3.
Yeah.
Agree enthusiastically, refuse the offer, or ask who the boar is. Sorry, the boar? Don't worry about it. He's not your problem.
He's my problem.
He's my problem. I hate that bastard.
For instance, he didn't clarify, so all I can think is that he just has a pet boar. He just has like we just see from out underneath the cart over there, just a little pig just scuttles out. It's like, what? Who is that? It's my boar.
That's my boar. My boar told me that you would.
Like, what are you doing?
I can't believe how quickly those thugs set up on us.
They've used every word in the textbook to try and describe these ruffians.
These ne'er-do-wells?
These ne'er-do-wells.
They've still got more in the tank if they need it. The class heads ran off, people were shouting orders. Oh, it was a right mess. So who are you anyway? I don't remember. Hey, you're one of those surviving brigands, aren't you? Someone, anyone,
And no one cares.
No one cares.
Wait. This is why the knights are so shit. Look at them. They're just sitting there.
You're here, summoned.
I could strangle her right here and they wouldn't do a thing. They'd just be like, oh, well, you know, not the first student to go.
Shame. We lost another one. Yeah, I suppose we should wrap it up because that next cutscene is
going to be a while. So, well,
yeah, we'll see you same time next week, 7-ish to 11-ish GMT, Monday. Yeah.
Amazing outro.
I know, right?
Do we have an outro theme?
I know. Outro theme. Something that actually sounds like failing a mini game. Well, yeah, that'll do.